Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to this first proper YouTube stream in a very, very long time. It's nice to be back. Nice to see so many of you here. I am this morning going to be flying you from London Heathrow to Brussels and back in this rather spectacular Red Devils livery, courtesy of, amongst others, Dylan. And it's got a full cabin interior. It's beautifully done. Fantastic texture work. And yeah, just quite a pog livery, really. So yes, as many of you know, I mostly stream on Twitch these days. If you didn't know that, you can come and follow me there at twitch.tv/filbertflies. But yeah, this is where it all began, and I felt it was time I came back and did a little bit over here on YouTube. And it all feels a bit strange and unfamiliar because it's been so long. But what we'll do is we'll get on board and we'll start setting up. GSX seems to be working for me at the moment, which is good news, because some of you will know I've had many problems with it. And we're going to start the boarding very early, because I have this fantastic Heathrow profile that Kenko did for the iniSea in Heathrow. But the trouble with it is everyone starts from inside the terminal, I believe, so it's quite a long walk for them to get to the plane. So yeah, we'll get that underway, and we can start the boarding over here as well on the FB. Right, Phoenix. Import from SimBrief. There we are, 31 minutes before departure. This is being flown at the time of real flight flies. 6:45 is our estimated time of departure, although it almost always departs late and still arrives on time. There's quite a lot of padding in the schedule for this one. So I think I've gone for a 6:50 departure to try and be vaguely prototypical. That's the idea anyway. Mass and balance. Load aircraft. Hello, Ollie. Good morning. And Oscar, good morning to you. And who else do we have? We have the Flying Gamer. Welcome to the channel. We have Simon. Nice to see you back. We have Dog Looking at Camera. Good morning. We have Melon Lord Paul Shinkicker 444, who has resubscribed with Club Filbert. No, that's not what we say here. Renewed his Club Filbert Gold membership. The vast Australian contingent thanks you for your dedicated and considerate streaming schedule for our time zone. You're very welcome. Oh, Ollie! I'm so sorry! I saw Kenko's name, but then I saw that you had updated stuff as well. Ollie, thank you for your work on it. I'll even un-auto mod that comment. Satira, thank you as well for renewing your Club Filbert Gold membership. 19 months, one of the longest supporters of the channel. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you, boss. Nice to see you. Gonna try and join on a BA one. Excellent, good, yes. Nice to have you flying on. Lego Owen, hello, and Caffel, who is there as opposed to here. Welcome, boss. Nice to see you. Tree went, good morning. Just woken up. Lucky you. I was up at 6:30 this morning. I don't know why. I did not intend to be up at 6:30 this morning, but I do, it does mean I have time to do a stream, which is a good thing for everyone. I wish we all had the same hour. It's 2 a.m. where I live. Oh God, yeah, I know. Time zones are a pain. They're a pain in the backside. So you're somewhere, I'm gonna guess, central USA, maybe? Remind me where you're from, Lego, right? You're up at 4:30. Jesus, that is worse. Greg, good morning. Yeah, it's not nice. Did you know it's 6:30? It was glorious. Sun, not a cloud in the sky, but yeah, it's definitely deteriorated since then. Mind you, I don't know where in the world you are. I can't remember. Was also up stupid early. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Weird how these things happen. Anyway, let's get down to business with the ATSU. And we will go to the AOC menu, and we will initialize our flight. The good thing about YouTube is that because I don't use my webcam, I can stream in my pajamas, which is what I'm doing this morning. It feels kind of cozy, Latin America, Central America. Ah, okay, right. Cool. So I take it you're not yet in bed rather than awake very early, right, Owen? Honduras, oh, nice. Do you know, I've never been to Latin America in my life, and I would love to go. Beautiful part of the world, from what I've seen. Right, we can go over to the init page on the FMGS. Not IRS, init request.
Crew boarding starting.
This is the payware. This is the iniBuilds Heathrow that we're using today. Now, yes, there you are. Good. That's a relief. That's a relief, Cathal. How are you, anyway? Our flight number today. What is it? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. B line 2 Whiskey Echo. EEL 2WE. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. So we'll plug that in there. We're using a cost index of 15. That is what Brussels Airlines Virtual says should be used. I think it's a default. I don't know if it's what we use IRL generally, but it will suffice, seeing as cost index isn't a fixed figure anyway. We're going to be cruising at flight level 230 on the way out, and 240 on the way back. We will go to our flight plan page now, and we'll sort out our departure. They're using 27 right for departures at the moment, so we're going to do that, followed by a Detling 2 Foxtrot. We'll insert that. We will do our arrival, and we're expecting to land on runway 25 right with an ILS, I believe. Let me just get the sim brief sorted out. Yes, ILS Zulu 25 right via Kirky. And we're going to be doing the Coxie 7 Alpha arrival. Star. Coxie 7 Alpha. You're right, I haven't gone to bed yet. Good, good, good. Much better to be up that late than waking up that early. So the via point, what did I say? Kirky, I think. It's Kirky. Insert. What a lad. Indeed, indeed. Scott, good morning. It showed 18 months. 18 months, boss, and still no alerts. But thank you ever so much. Has it not been 18 months? My intro. It's been 18 months now. Definitely been longer than. Yeah, it shows 18. Shows 18. Yeah, definitely. And you've been around for 21 months, Catherine. You were one of the first, one of the very, very first. 21 months. Unbelievable. Thank you for your support, and also, of course, for your service as a mod for all that time. You find Heathrow from iniBuilds FPS heavy? It's for me, it's pretty good since the most recent update. It's not too bad at all. It was. You've definitely updated it, right? That's because he doesn't stream on YouTube much anymore, and it's been so long. Yeah, I know, and I'm back because of you, Scott. I'm back because of you. Seems like ages ago. Nubrix, hello, I watched you on YouTube, and since I'm currently debating getting Brussels, which only serves 2 easy routes, would be a day one purchase. Otherwise, this is great. Do you only fly EasyJet routes? It is a lovely, lovely airport. It's really, really good. Hey man, what you got to do to see your stress? What? Sorry? They've lost me there, boss. You've lost me there. Wow, some of you guys really dedicated to the chat. Yeah, they are, and so can you be. So can you be creative content. This seems like as good a time as any to give you a little bit of information about Club Filbert membership. Is that going to work? Do my commands work over here? It's sort of pasted half of it. Oh, there we are. It's upside down. But yes, you can have a look at what membership entails, should you be considering supporting the channel. One thing I will say is it's very, very cheap over on YouTube and Twitch. I know. I'm very easily led. If you had turned around to me and said YouTube's dead, just never do anything on it again, I probably would have listened to you then as well. All set up for a gift membership. Nice. I'd forgotten about gift memberships, yeah. Shameless plug here. You've got to keep plugging. Don't forget all the Nigel routes you'll be able to do once the Phoenix IEs come. I know, I really want the feet. Paul! Just gifted 10 memberships, boss! Thank you so much! Also, I don't know why it's saying renewal, but anyway, you've got some kind of alerts, that's good. I thought we weren't going to get any alerts. No, here they all come! Oh, you're an absolute legend, Paul. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, I cannot wait for the IEs. I'd probably be doing this as a Nigel if we had IEs. And the 777 and 747 and 479. Yeah. Although he was talking about Brussels, I think, wasn't he? Amazing, amazing. Yeah, 10 alerts. Yeah. So this alert package that I got is supposed to work across Twitch and YouTube, but it just doesn't understand a lot of what goes on YouTube, unfortunately. So if I'm going to be doing regular YouTube streaming, again, I think I'll need to sort out some different alerts. But yeah, so kind of you. Thank you, boss. Thank you. Right. This is going to take a while, so I'm just going to press on. I'm just going to press on with the init B page. We'll have a look at our load sheet. Can you imagine if you did the 50 gifted subs? Oh dear. I think we're nearly there, right? I think we're nearly there. I'm afraid, and I'm one of the few flight simmers who really cannot get into F1. I mean, I haven't tried that hard, to be honest, but no, it's not really my bag. I've watched the odd race and I've just been like, nah, not for me. So, 0 fuel weight and 0 fuel weight centre of gravity going in now. Block. If we're not nearly there. Memory crash on spawning? Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. So we got 5 tons of fuel in tanks to the nearest ton. There we are, 5 tons. And we can do our performance page. Oh no, before we do our performance page, I'm just going to go back to initO. Yeah.
Refueling truck is on its way.
See, refueling truck is on its way. I don't want the refueling truck. I don't want the refueling truck to be on its way. I had this yesterday as well. I didn't ask for it. Must be something that the plane has done. It's not going through them all again, is it? Hey, there. Oh, no. What is going on? Not sure if this is a new bug or if they're just telling us why it crashes now. This feels like more than 10. This feels like more than 10. Okay, we're done. Thank you once again, Paul. It's not doing the renewals though. What I did, I thought I was being clever with Stream Elements, getting it to and trying to get it to recognise renewals, but it's not. These are all new members, and it just says renewal. So yeah, so your sim crashed and actually gave you an error. I've never had that. But it's good news, I suppose. Not good news that it crashes, but good news that it tells you why at least. FSDT installer is actually the worst installer to ever grace this stuck in 2000. Oh, it is. Oh, it absolutely is. Yeah, it sucks. It really, really sucks. I upgraded using the offline installer from the FSDT forums, which is very, very easy and actually works. So yeah, I'd recommend that. Right, wind up data uplink done. I looked at the overhead panel. I don't remember why. Maybe I was planning on starting the APU. We could start the APU, possibly a little bit early. A little bit of time before departure still. Anyway. You should watch the 2021 Abu Dhabi final. Sorry, I lost where I was in the chat. Here we are. Final round. The title decided between Hamilton and Verstappen. You think that might get me into it, do you? Maybe I should. Not yours. No, it doesn't show actual renewals. It just calls everything a renewal because I tried to be clever and fiddle around with the alerts and it didn't go very well. If it doesn't get claimed, YouTube will refund you. That I know. If what doesn't get claimed? The gifted gifted membership, you mean? Yeah, I had the memory error twice now, turning off my GPU. Okay, yeah, that might help. I love how the FSDT updater just crashes once it doesn't detect any new file. Oh, does it? That must be a new thing. Okay, yeah, not good. If it is flight simming, it will be sketchy. True. Related to overclocking or too high settings, isn't okay. Abu Dhabi was mildly controversial to say the least. Oh, right, okay. Maybe I shall give it a go. Maybe if I have time. So, boarding's in progress, fueling is done, but we've still got a fuel truck on its way for whatever reason. We'll try and get rid of that, we'll be fine. So now I'm going to calculate our takeoff performance figures.
Fuel truck is in position.
So we're taking off from 27 right. We're going to use full length. There's no point using an intersection from here, I don't think. We're going to take off with flaps 1 plus F. We'll sync the load sheet. And we'll sync the weather. And we'll calculate our speeds. 150, 150, 151. 150. 150. Feels kind of fast, no? Anyway, 150, 150, 151. We've got a flex temp of 68 and 1 down 0.3. 68, 1 slash down 0.3. And thrust reduction acceleration altitudes here, I think they're 1,000, but let me just double check that with Blackbox's website, which is here for those of you who want to find out accurate takeoff thrust reduction acceleration altitude figures. Most useful. So it's NADB2, it's 1090, 1090. Which is odd, I don't understand the 90. I don't understand the point of that. And the engine out acceleration altitude is 1,600 feet. There we go. I think we will start the APU now. And we'd better do something about this here fuel truck, couldn't we? Because he's just going to sit there. So what I did yesterday was I upped the fuel by 1 kilogram and that... Oh wait, is he actually fueling? Don't know. Yeah, I upped the fuel by 1 kilogram and that seemed to get rid of him. So we'll try that. How do we do it? It's under the menu, isn't it? Oh, we've got a cat cockpit intrusion, unfortunately. Config, fuel, and we'll call it 5048. And then he should load a kilogram of fuel and then go away, hopefully. Are you going to go? They don't need you. They don't want you. Yes, thank you. Thanks for your service. Yeah. No, he wasn't fueling, he was just plugged in. If you call him over before you click the load aircraft button, he will actually fuel the Phoenix. But I deliberately didn't do that because I didn't want to waste time. So, but he turned up anyway. Whatevs. It's all fine. He's going now. We'll set up our MCP. MCP? FCU? I guess. Type rated on too many planes. Can't remember what you call the damn thing. This panel, the autopilot panel. It is a very POG livery. No, I don't have the A319. What are they called? Latin VFR planes do not interest me at all because they're not really A319s and A321s. They're just new exterior models with the same cockpit. Heathrow elevation is 86 as the Airbus calculates it in ASL. Oh yeah, of course. I've been flying Boeings for too long. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Thank you, boss. Almost the whole... Sorry, what did you get bored of? What have I missed here? Oh, I've missed a load, sorry. What did you get bored of, Satira? Flight simming or just the issues with flight simming? Brussels was basically my home airport for 3 years. Never used the closest Brussels South. And it's a fantastic airport. Especially love the fantastic view on the apron after finishing security. I've never actually flown through there because if ever I'm going to Belgium, I get the train. But it does seem like a good airport. It works perfectly by calling him first. Yeah, well, with hindsight, I wish I had called him first, but never mind. Yeah, classic GSX, exactly. No, I do not have the MiG-29, no. Do you? Is it any good? I flew to Quito yesterday in the 738 freighter, and I have to give a shout out to the gardener that mows the lawn there. It's like a golf course. Thank you, Generic Pilot. I appreciate the compliment. Oh dear. Right, APU has started. We'll turn the APU bleed on. We'll turn the fuel pumps on. And as we're done with refueling, even though we thought we were anyway, we'll turn the seatbelt signs on. And we're kind of ready to go. But we've got 11 minutes to wait, which is interesting. I don't know if boarding is done down here. Probably not, or we get a pop-up, I think. If you press load aircraft in fast time, it'll refuel much faster. Yes, I have done that on occasion. I don't know why I didn't just call him over. I am indeed VATSIMing, yes I am. I did this flight yesterday and we had Brussels ground on when we got there, which was nice. There's no one useful online at the moment as far as I can tell. Oh, which reminds me, I haven't properly set up the land tray. Hang on. New flight, plan a flight, there we go. Add a flight plan. I'm not in GFFSH though, am I? I'm in OO. SNA. Right, Volanta all set up. Connected to VATSIM. Are you having any luck respawning in, Ollie? When you flew the MiG-29, it could only reach 900 max, but some say 1300. What knots are we talking here? Perhaps you were... I don't know. Perhaps you were very low. I don't know. Oh, you're in. Good. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Scott, for sorting out the spammers. Much appreciated. Well, don't forget your indicated airspeed changes depending on your altitude. So if you're lower down, you'll see a faster indicated airspeed for the same speed over the ground because of the air density. Yeah, so we're still waiting for 30 odd passengers to board. They're coming pretty slowly. GSX is done now, so yeah. Let's go now. Should we have a little look around the airport, see what's going on while we wait? So yeah, this is iniBuilds Heathrow V2. Not V. Is it V2? Yeah, it is V2. And I have to say, it's looking pretty good. There are bits I'm keener on than others, but certainly this Terminal 2 is looking lovely. Quite quiet here this morning. I hear. Oh, there's an aircraft there holding short or just lining up on 27 right. Sounds to be an aircraft quite a lot closer somewhere over here. Oh yes, someone just arrived. And Nigel just arrived on 27 left. There should be some packs wandering the town. Really, is this something you've done? Have you put the walker waypoints? Let's have a look. Let's have a nosy inside. Oh, there are. Do you know, I noticed this yesterday, and I did think, I don't remember iniBuilds having done this. Oh, that's really, really good. Yeah, for those of you who fly from Heathrow and have the scenery, you absolutely have to get Kenko and Ollie's GSX profile for it. Yes, I'm on VATSIM. Oh, very nice, very nice. You've really gone to town with this. I don't think I've seen an airport that has this level of detail before. I mean, not an airport, a profile that has this level of detail before. Terminal 5 is usually busy. Everyone's flying BA out of Heathrow, so we'll mosey on over there. Having a look at Terminal 3 as we go. Textures here, yeah, a little bit meh, particularly by night. But saved you a job, Ollie, eh? I hope LAX is good as well. I really hope it is. Yeah, Sky West Hops. And the one I'm looking forward to the most... Good afternoon, by the way, boss. Thank you for coming and helping my channel to grow. The one I'm looking forward to the most is Flightbeam San Francisco. Loved it in P3D. Can't wait to have it in MSFS. It's lovely. And I also can't wait. I can't wait now to get a 777 to fly there from Heathrow. It's going to be such a cool deal. Or a 747. How are you, Harry? How were your nights? Terminal 3C. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Aircraft taking off into the morning skies. Love it. Terminal 3B. 3B? 5B. 5B. No walkers in here. Unless I haven't got the latest version of the profile. They were good, but struggled to come off. Yeah. I know the feeling. But I'm glad they were good. The Fenix still runs really badly on my system. FPS is actually loads better since SU10, but airports take ages to load in. It's really bad popping. My CPU just can't keep up. Really? What CPU do you have, boss? I can't remember. Some beeline ops. Indeed, Dylan. Indeed. Welcome. I'm not seeing the walkers, though, other than in Terminal 2. I don't know why. Oh, I see you. Sorry, I thought you said there were people in every visible terminal. Oh, they'll appear on the terminal closest to your gate. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Right, okay. Yeah, cool. That's what you need, isn't it? It's very rare that you'd be spinning around the airport like this. So, yeah. Definitely looking better. Definitely looking better than V1. And as I said in my review, I hope they do even more to it. Books! Club Filbert bronze renewal. Thank you, boss. Here as I wait for my Macca's 3 bloody months and a Twitch subscriber as well, boss. Thank you very much for your support. Otherwise, I'll be walking on the apron from one terminal to the next. Yeah. That would be the last thing we want. Anyway, there we are. Back at the plane. And we'll see how our boarding's going. And we're 5 minutes before departure here. Boarding completed. Well, I see no reason to hang around if everyone's on board. We can have an on-time departure, innit? So, we will prepare for pushback and departure. We'll tune Unicom on 122.8. And we've got Squawk 2000, so we'll turn that on now. Hello. Beacon light can come on. i5 600K super old now, as told by Phoenix, and that's probably not good enough anymore, but it's only the Phoenix that have problems with PMDG runs beautifully. Phoenix is definitely the most stuttery aircraft for me, by a long stretch, but yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It should, I don't know, it should be possible to optimise it a little bit more. I would have thought, and maybe they will. Maybe that will come. Flying the Trident livery. Yes, the one you contributed. Yes, exactly, boss. I gave you a shout out. Oh, you can't post links in YouTube. Send me a link in DMs, and I will share it in the chat. Treeduin, my renewal message is now long forgot. Oh, Treeduin, I'm so sorry. I wish I had alerts. Where is your renewal message? I can't see it, but thank you, boss, for renewing your Club Filbert Bronze membership. That is very much appreciated, and I'm so sorry I missed it. Don't let that detract from my appreciation, boss. Oh, it's 10 to 20 minutes ago. I'm sorry. We'll have a quick look out, see if there's anyone around us, and of course we're going to face south on taxiway Kilo. Seem to be anyone about.
Carol traffic, speedbird 776 at 1 point Mike 1, taxiing on runway 24 for departure.
Are we good to go? Ah, maybe we still got chocks in. Yeah, it doesn't deal with chocks, does it? Standby 1. Too early, Caffel. Just tell me the timestamp we can run back on the live here on YouTube. What timestamp, boss? Timestamp for what?
Heathrow traffic, speedbird 392, runway stand 508, pushing back, facing you.
Heathrow traffic, Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo, pushing back from stand 220 onto Kilo.
Air traffic speedbird 776, taking off runway 26 left. Heathrow traffic Virgin 571 via Bravo frequency.
Oh, does it not come through at all? Well, you already showed it. I didn't know. I didn't see it, and I have been keeping a keen eye out. Is this some kind of 321 scam? And we're clear to start the engine, so engine mode selected. Just start, and we'll start engine 2. Very quiet back here. Have I not got my bleed on? Yeah, I have. Ah, but yeah, I guess it would come off for engine start. Sounds busy. It does sound busy, but it's not as busy as it sometimes is. I can't see many planes around us. I know, I'm sure I was joking, boss. You were scammed by Stream Elements and or me. You are the victim here. Gifting subs is quite cheap here. It is quite cheap. Well, the subs are cheap here compared with Twitch. Because you're allowed to set your own prices.
Heathrow traffic Virgin 571 clear 27 left will continue taxi Alpha hold Alpha 327 right Heathrow.
Is that Simon? Sounds like Simon. No, it's not Simon, it's just someone who sounds a bit like him. You can't hear VATSIM on screen.
776 vacated, cleared up runway 26 left.
You should be able to. Did you not hear that? Oh, you can.
Okay. Ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
And we'll start engine 1. Too busy admiring the view out the window to actually get ready with the plane. Another Austrian pro pilot. Yeah, so professional. It was both the accent and the professionalism that I thought that made me think it was probably Simon. Now, I can never remember how they like to taxi planes around Heathrow. Whether we want Alpha or Bravo or what. So if anyone has any advice, I'd like to hear it. Otherwise, I'll just you know, bodge it. It's a long trek for a Virgin, yeah. Yeah. Good evening, Paul. How are you? Welcome. Bypass pin removed.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
For me immersion watch, boss, I need you to turn on the DCDU. Okay, boss, you tell me where that is, I will turn it on. So that's 2 good engine starts. We'll turn off the APU bleed, we'll turn off the APU. And we've got left clear, right clear, so we'll turn on the taxi light. DCDU. What is that, boss? Hotfix coming from Phoenix. Oh, for what? To fix what? You think Bravo? Okay, we'll taxi Bravo. Bravo. Link 21. Link 22, maybe? The screen's just below the standby instruments. You have told me this before, actually. This one's, what, these ones? These are the CPDLC A-cast thingamajigs, aren't they? On each side of the ECAP. On each side of the ECAP. I don't know how to turn these on, boss. Lots of flight model issues, we'll find out on approach. Oh, okay. I flew it yesterday and it felt alright. But I know other people have been having big problems with it. Oh well, that's something to look forward to, isn't it? Right, we'll set flaps 1 plus F. We'll do a flight controls check. I'm slightly concerned that my flight controls page isn't popping up. Full left, full right, neutral. Full up, full down. Oh, they are on now, are they good? Neutral. Full left, full right, neutral, and we'll set the trim to down.
Bird 392 Romeo taxiing Alpha holding Pluto. Heathrow traffic.
So he's taxiing Alpha to Pluto. Oh, I don't know where Pluto is.
Gatwick traffic, ED-198 Bravo, airborne and clearable runway 56 south, Gatwick.
Heathrow traffic, Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo, taxiing Kilo Bravo, link 21, link 22 to holding point Alpha 2, runway 27 right. Right, let's get going. Glad you didn't fly the Phoenix recently then. Well, I flew it yesterday and it was alright. Maybe I was just lucky. Sounds like I was. I wish to see my ACAST message without and also look where I'm going, which is not easy. MCD menu, ATSU.
Gatwick traffic, ED-36, I'm Charlie shortly
AOC menu, this will be our updated load sheet. We'll get round the corner first though, let's not push our luck. Hey Phil, I really appreciate your airport reviews. You're the only reason I've ever bought any pay whatever. Oh, thank you. The thing about airport reviews is that they take me hours, like most of a day, and I only, you know, I make about £6 revenue in ad revenue from them, unless it's a really, really big airport. So I just can't face spending that much time on them anymore. Now, I probably will review LAX. I probably will review a couple of other big airports that are coming out in the near future. But I'm afraid I'm not going to be going back to reviewing as much as I did before. I'm sorry. Brussels and Phoenix, my system can barely take it, to be honest. Brussels and Phoenix are okay for me. Heathrow and Phoenix is a bit of a struggle. But yeah, the Phoenix is definitely a performance. That all looks good. LAX along with the city, I don't just eats the frames. Yeah, I'm slightly worried about performance with the iniBuilds one, to be honest. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. Definitely slow down way before the glide slope. Okay.
4 miles, runway 26 left, Gatwick.
Let's get the old Toby eye tracker on. That's been a bit weird since the sim update, but yeah, it seems alright now. A bit juddery now, this is a new one on me. Eee, I can't see. Okay, that seems better. Oh, for LAS, okay. See, that's always performed pretty well for me. Certainly better than here. You're getting way better FPS with the sim update. Oh, I'm pleased. That's good to hear. I think I am. I don't ever really measure my FPS, so I can't compare, because I sort of made a conscious decision not to after spending years and years sort of trying to optimize FPS with previous sims. If it looks okay and it's not stuttery, then I'm happy. Quick takeoff config tech. We can turn the weather radar and predictive wind shear warning on. The weather radar, of course, doesn't work.
Traffic Virgin 571, Avalon passing 1,500, stepping to Foxtrot departure, climb off flight level 230, unrestricted. Good morning, see you in Brussels.
Simon, do you think this sounds like you, this guy? I think he does. Enable constraints, okay. I'm not particularly bothered about the constraints. We'll probably go into open climb after takeoff, seeing as there's no ATC on there. Okay, we'll stick them on. Spectacular flying. I'm very well, thank you. Oh, sorry, Paul. No, I didn't answer you about the NVIDIA driver. I missed that. My apologies. I think I am currently, but I do take a sort of if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach. I'm taxiing incredibly slowly, but yeah. Good morning, trolls, and a renewal of Club Filbert Bronze membership, 11 months, and also a Twitch subscriber. Thank you very much indeed, boss. It's not Simon, no. It's not Simon. Unless it is Simon, and I just failed to spot him on Volanta. We're gonna have another look once we're at the hold. No, that was a pilot. We're all on Unicom here, boss. We're all on Unicom. How can I do the update? For the sim or for the plane? For the sim, you first need to update it in the Xbox app if you're using the Microsoft Store version, although mine updated automatically without me realising. Then you start it up and it will automatically download everything you need for Sim Update 10. Then you go to the Content Manager and upgrade all your stuff. If you mean the Phoenix, then you open the Phoenix app and it will prompt you to download it.
Still on Unicom, sir.
That must be Simon. That must be Simon. Still on Unicom, sir. It's the sort of helpful and polite response that only Simon would give. Right, let me have a look at Volanta. Just set the parking brakes. Yeah, it is Simon. It is Simon. He is flying with us, Heathrow to Brussels. It's Virgin 571 in an A321. I looked hard at Heathrow. I could not see any green planes. Oh dear. Trip to the pub was good. I didn't get drunk. I had a couple of pints, bit of a chat. Home and in bed by 10:30. It was most civilised. Most civilised. How was your evening? Right. I think we're good to go. Heathrow traffic, Beeline 2, Whiskey Echo, line up and take off runway 27 right, Declan 2 Foxtrot departure. Immersion restored, yeah. Ooh, I was going to ask you about the flight. That sounded interesting. I shall have a look at that once we're in there. Someone's got an open mic. Maybe it's not someone who's about to land here. Is that you, Ollie, just taxiing down Alpha here? Yeah. You have to head off now, but you'll be back in 30 minutes or so. No worries, Jake. See you then. See you then. More civilised than me. I went to bed at 1:30. Jeez, what were you up to? So, thrust levers up to about 50%. Engine stable. The sounds are so good now. Manflex 68, SRS runway, auto, thrust, blue. Cool. V1, rotate. Positive right gear up. And we'll get the autopilot on impossibly early so that we can have a look outside. Look at that! How good is that? Home in bed nice and early like an old man. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to just get a taste of what life will be like in the future, you know? Jesus, the M25's looking busy. Best in the city, for sure, yeah. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Okay, we should get back in the cockpit now and do some stuff like reducing the thrust levers, decline, reducing the thrust decline. You know what I mean. And we can go flaps up. And we can turn off our nose light. and our runway turn-off lights, and according to Dylan, our landing lights, which I guess is down to airline SOPs, but he knows about B-lines, so we shall trust him. Yeah, although people apparently have been having a lot of trouble with it on approach tree runs, so... Oh, I didn't do TAR. Oh yeah, we're going to go into open climb. Am I saying the right thing? Managed climb, open climb? Yeah, I think so. Thank you. You'll be in a 319 in about a month. First flight by yourself. Oh, where are you off to, boss? Music to your ears. Quite. I forgot how bad the climb performance of the A321 is. Most likely lots of nightly things in the cargo containers. Why have you got nightly things in the in your big Virgin, boss? Alright, let's have a look at this Virgin flight. I'm curious. Yeah, Heathrow to Brussels, A321. Didn't even know they operated 321s. Or did any kind of short haul stuff. What's the deal with this flight that you're doing? Do you know? I bet you do. I bet you have some knowledge. I think strobes are better after the update. Are they? Let's have a look. Set standard once, twice, and 3 times. Heathrow to Denver in a VA744 would be a cool flight for the B3D. It would actually. Yeah, it would. I've done it a few times. Talking to Chris and Martin. Nice. Chrono and VORs. Chrono we don't need because we have ACAS these days, so that's down to airline SOPs. Contrary to popular flight sim law, not every airline starts the chrono on takeoff. VORs we're doing an RNAV departure, so I'm not particularly interested. Beautiful sounds, must fly the Phoenix today. M25 Chertsey interchange looking very realistic there, 10 out of 10 immersion. Where are your sound alerts, Matt? They don't work. Renewal sound alerts don't work, boss. But what did you do? What did you do? I don't know. I haven't got any notifications or anything, boss. It could be just because I haven't used YouTube for so long. I don't know what I'm doing. CG Gatwick. Oh, Gatwick. Charles de Gaulle to Gatwick and back. Nice. Operated by Titan Airways. Ah, okay. They do Heathrow to Brussels with an A330, do they? Oh, sound alerts like the autopilot, like the Airbus disconnect sound. Yeah, I know. There's none of that on YouTube. Sorry, boss. It's all about just enjoying the immersion of flying without sound alerts to distract you, or even my face to distract you. You can just really immerse yourself in the flight. And look at this. What a sky to be immersed in. Be back on Twitch on Monday, boss, don't you worry. Talking of which, if you don't follow me on Twitch and you enjoy my streams, it would be great if you could come and join me over there. Maybe that alert doesn't work, I don't think it does. Twitch.tv/FilberFlies, that's where I do most of my streaming. It's very much like this, except you get to see my face and you get to listen to the odd sound alert as well. And also, you can keep up with my streaming schedule and chat with other people in the finest flight sim community. Why are none of my commands working? On my Discord server, which I will post a link to because... oh, there we are. It's worked. Come join me on the Discord server, and also you can come and have a look at my new-ish website at filberflies.com, where I keep my streaming schedule up to date. So there we are. That's all the promotion of my various bits. Currently doing a flight between Perth and Sydney and the Phoenix. Nice. No, the alerts. Yeah, the alerts. Wait, which alerts are you talking about now, boss? No sound alerts is true. There are alerts for new Club Filbert members. There are alerts for tips. If you want to donate, the best way to do that is via the Stream Elements link in the video description. And for super chats, there are alerts for those, but there aren't alerts for renewals and whatnot. Oh, well, that might work. I don't know. Yeah, that's how you donate if you'd like to donate. It does, doesn't it? You see, not a boring flight. Don't you lot wish you were flying with me now? You think you meant the commands just now? You prefer YouTube? Yeah. This is the thing, whenever I stream on YouTube, and everyone says, oh, I much prefer YouTube. Whenever I stream on Twitch, everyone says, I much prefer Twitch. Now, I've got to be honest, with hindsight, I sort of wish I'd stuck to one platform. But we are where we are. I can't abandon YouTube, I can't abandon Twitch, so I will keep dropping and changing. Very much a virgin in disguise. Yeah, it's a good disguise. It's a good disguise. I saw, I saw that. It's a nice livery, but it feels like it needs a little bit more, doesn't it? A bit more branding or just something on the front. Let me share the screenshot. Hold on. Display capture. There we are. Yeah, this is what Simon's flying. You want the E190? I know. I really want the Embraers for London City flights as well. I love the BA146. It's a great plane, but it's old, so you're having to do historic flights from City, and I'd like to do current flights from City. I would have flown, but I slept till like 11 AM local time. It's fair enough. But you can always join us for the return if you want to. We're doing both legs. Probably only a matter of time until YouTube adds things like bit purchase sounds and so on. I wouldn't be surprised. If it stuck to YouTube, I would have never found you. I swear you did find me on YouTube, guys. I swear you did. I think you found my YouTube channel through Ben before I ever started streaming on Twitch, didn't you? Yeah. If Aerosoft can get out even a half-decent A330 before Christmas, give us our first proper long haul of the sim, that'll be a very, very exciting day. Former Thomas Cook A321 converted to freighter, nowadays operated by Time Now is multiple, the only livery I can find. But it seems to be the same livery on the. It is the same livery on the aircraft that's actually flown this, isn't it? Or actually flew this morning. So it's an accurate livery, it's just a bit weird. You switched to X-Plane 12, did you? From MSFS or from X-Plane 11? We'll still get to eat breakfast, alright. May as well wait for lunch. YouTube lets you stream at a much higher bitrate. Does it? Me in 4K, imagine that. Oh, I have still got my seatbelts on. Sorry passengers. I was a bit worried about turbulence that never materialised. Where are we at? Top of descent's about 120 miles away, so we won't worry about that just yet. Yeah, it probably was a raid that first changed your life, helped you see the light on Twitch, but I'm pretty sure you've been around longer than I've been regularly streaming on Twitch, I think. From MSFS? Really? You're enjoying it more, are you, than MSFS? It is just not the correct reg. I doubt that, considering how the Twin Otter went and how long it took for them to fix CRJ ones. To fix some of the CRJ ones, I should probably say. Yeah. I have to say, though, their P3D A330 is a good aircraft. I would say that their P3D A330 is better than any of their MSFS aircraft so far. So I'm kind of cautiously positive about it. I'm going to Brussels, Robert, from Heathrow, and then we're flying back. Don't you talk down to my 146, my precious baby. I love the 146. You know I love the 146. I don't enjoy streaming it as much as I enjoy streaming the A320 and the 737, purely because you have to concentrate so hard on it, and it's hard to do that and chat to me. But I do love flying it. It's a lot of fun. But an Embraer is going to be so pog. You can't deny that. You might be right. 11 months of membership of the cult, and I watched for a bit before that too. Yeah. I might do an overnight flight today to test the 78X after some updating. Ooh, let us know how you get on if you do, boss. It's up to 8K. I don't think I've got the bandwidth for that. Not convinced I've got the bandwidth for 4K, to be honest, but maybe one day we shall find out. You care more about the physics, fair enough. The 146 is nice, it's just so freaking tough to fly. Yeah, it is. I mean, even a pilot of my caliber struggles with it, Phil, so don't do yourself down. I'm conscious that I decided to phase out the term Sky God because I didn't want to sound arrogant, and then I say things like that. Never mind. I am joking. This is the cabin of Dylan's plane. Did he ping me a link to it? Let's see. No. Dylan, send me a link to your livery. I can't find it, and then I'll share it. So yeah, it's got proper modelled cabin interior with like football players on the bins, proper headrests, even the in-flight magazines and that are correct. It's really cool. Welcome on board SN Red Devils. See? I wanted to say do not to. I gathered, yes, I translated it for you, boss, when I read it. You should try the Tupolev 154 if the 146 is that tough. Fast and unstable. Is that an X-plane, your Tupolev 146, boss? I do love this plane. I really do. Beautifully modelled, sounds beautiful. It flies, for me at least, so far, touch wood, really nicely. Not the Liverpool Red Devils, no, boss. Well, I prefer sitting on the ground but with a screen between me and the planes anyway. Fair enough. You're going to fly the full arrival or do the usual shortcut? Now, I'm not entirely sure what the usual shortcut is, if I'm brutally honest. I might cut the downwind short, I think. I did the full thing yesterday and it was fine. So I guess the usual shortcut takes you from somewhere around here to the initial approach fix, right? Or the final approach fix. Yeah, I probably will do that shortcut, I think, if I'm down early enough. The statement works for both simming and... yeah, I took it to mean simming, but yes, I guess you meant work. Always cut short, always. Roger, boss. I'm sorry, is that the Chadman guy on the luggage bit? I don't know who that is, boss. Sam, good morning. Tupolev 154 is an interesting time, that's for sure. Yeah. Any idea if the Phoenix logo can get removed? Not a welcome addition. Where's the Phoenix logo? I hadn't noticed it. Right, we should enter our destination data, shouldn't we? So, let's get the latest META for Brussels. It is winds 200 at 5 knots. Temperature 13. With a dew point of 11. Very close together, sadly. Overcast 4,500 feet, view at 700 feet. QNH 1012. The minimums for 25 right going to be... It's not making it easy for me to get a chart on this. approach. ILS Zulu 25 right, where are you?
Let's get landed ahead.
302 feet. And we'll use auto brake low. Good. The Tintin livery is also a cool Brussels Airlines livery. Yeah, it is. I need to get that. Pilots on Unicum with little traffic who fly the full arrival are mad lads. It happened to me at Ibiza yesterday. The geezer flew the whole snake arrival and delayed the rest of us. Oh, really? Mad lads. Sound like you've been hanging around with liners for too long. Oh, and the headrest in the cabin. Was that the Phoenix logo? Oh, yeah. I hadn't noticed that. I don't know. Was this part of this livery? Or no, it wouldn't be part of the livery. Yeah, I don't know about that. First time I've noticed it. It usually goes around. Oh god. Weather change alert. It's fine. It usually goes from around Bravo Romeo 201 to Bravo Uniform November. No, I'm wrong. Goes Kirky on about 70 degrees, then a shorter final. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I wonder if we should sort out our constraints to a little bit to facilitate that. We'll just do an open descent. Hi, noob question. What does a Zulu mean? So Zulu is the same as Greenwich Mean Time, or UTC, which is Universal Time Coordinated Time. So it's like a time zone basically where everything is referred to. So the clocks in the plane always show Zulu time. So local time now is 8:20 in Brussels. Zulu time, or UTC, is 6:20. Oh my god, so much spam. It is amazing, isn't it, Matt? Yeah, but you didn't want to fly. I wonder if I should retry the Shanghai-Amsterdam flight. Oh, that sounds like a good one, actually. Yeah, I think you should, boss. I think you should. Makes me really excited for my new SSD, hopefully arriving today in MSFS. Again, hopefully being on it by tomorrow. Oh, nice! How big an SSD have you gone for? That's not too personal a question. I was reading those messages. Oh, sorry, boss. It wasn't me. You'll have to blame the boss for 4 terabyte, yeah. That's what I wish I'd gone for. I got a separate 2 terabyte just for MSFS. And I've got 400 gigabytes left. I would say Zulu time is ancient mariners' gift to the time zones, really. Exactly, formerly known as GMT Greenwich Mean Time. Ancient mariners, you know what I mean. Sailors of yore. Jake, welcome back. How was your... Where did you go? Did you go to have breakfast? How was your breakfast? Able to turn the engine down slightly? Yes, sure. That should be better. The trouble is my sim volume keeps being reset and I don't know why. Is that okay now? About 500 quid. Got my one SSD full with the HDD stuff full with B3D explained stuff. External HDD full with all those, and now this is for MSFS explained. Does B3D run okay from a hard drive? Because I've got my original 1 terabyte SSD devoted to that and other games. Other games. That and games. This is a sim, not a game. And a separate one for my MSFS. But if it can work, if P3D runs alright without an SSD, I might be able to save myself some space. Much better than I can. When to get some cereal and get dressed, nice. Whenever the BF and I are in different time zones, we always coordinate stuff in Zulu.
Vacated 07
Handy,
left,
handy.
set for the max.
Quite a lot of traffic into Brussels, is there? I haven't had a look. No ATC, I take it still. No. We've got London SC Centre on. We might be around for the way back.
Taxi left of Papa and hold short on November 11, Lufthansa for the action.
Oh, okay, that's quite a good way of doing it. So. Let's have a look at VATSIM. It's the best way to gauge traffic levels. Brussels details. Oh yeah, there is quite a lot of traffic. Got Simon arriving at 9:10 Zulu. Then a Fred van Ooyen from Schiphol, 9:11. Then me at 9:15. Someone from Geneva at 9:15 also.
136.125, cheers. Thank you.
Ah well, we'll see what happens. Are they still using 25 right? I haven't checked since I set up the stream a little bit. Brussels to JFK and the Aerosoft A320 there. Good. Although we don't have a decent JFK. Brussels to Boston. Boston. Probably. More pog. No, they've changed. They're using 25 left. The last plane arrived on 25 left anyway. Let's check another one. Yeah, everything's using 25 left. Don't panic, it will be fine. We will change. Approaches. ILS Zulu 25 left via Kirky. EBBR, arrival. ILS Zulu 25 left. We still want the Coxie 7 Alpha. Oh, we've already got that, we don't need to click it again. Via Kirky, insert. Jobbed. Oh, they're using both. The Virgin arrived on 25 right, but most likely due to being a cargo. Yeah, earlier they were only using 25 right. The last two have arrived 25 right. We're set up for 25 right. This sky is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Oh, what am I listening to here? Must be some nonsense on Com2. Let's detune that. And I think we'll start our descent. Let's go down to flight level 100 for now. Ooh, what did I do there? What did I press? Press something. Oh, metric altitude. We do not need that. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Stop telling me I'm panicking. What's that from, boss? 2:09 AM here in Los Angeles, and I certainly didn't expect I'd be up watching a flight sim stream. Love this channel. Oh, Brian, thank you. Nice to hear. Nice to hear that it's entertaining enough to keep you up past 2 AM. Country should be 1215. Oh my god, fine. I'm not interested in listening to God. No one's on MSFS, or if they are, they just mess around. In MSFS, on VATSIM, I mean. How did you know the active runway was different to the one you planned? I look on Flight Radar 24, and I look at the arrivals. So if you go, for example, I'll post a link, hold on. If you go here, that will show you departures and arrivals. If you click show all arrival, if you look at the top of that, you've got an arrival from Paris, SN2104. Click on that and then press play next to the most recent flight. It'll show you the full flight track. And it'll show you which runway it landed on. You're not allowed to use it? I didn't know that. It's good airmanship and in some cases mandatory to monitor guard. Well, my plane only has one radio, so I wouldn't know about that. Will you be reviewing Christchurch Airport from NZA simulations? Maybe. Maybe. Basically, it depends what else is going on in my life when these things come out. If I've got a day free and I fancy it, I'll do it. If not, I probably won't. But I'll definitely be streaming it into that. Can't remember it. When are the IAE engines coming from my BA flights? Unacceptable behaviour. I don't know, boss. I don't know. Not a clue. But I really want them as well. I really want them. I don't like flying the... Oh, I should put some engine anti-ice on. Also, why are we on the pressure page? I don't like flying the fly-by-wire so much anymore. And of course, Neos and IE engined CEOs are your only options, aren't they? Stop clicking metric altitude. Anyway, I want an open descent. Is it just me, or is it not really descending very well? What happened to the contrails for the Phoenix? Oh, are they gone? I don't know. Are they completely gone, or is it just our... is it just we're not in the right atmospheric conditions for it? I don't know. Oh, there are certainly none there. But how's that for a pop screenshot? Hey, look at that. You haven't flown the fly-by-wire A320 months. No, I did. Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. I did fly it quite recently and I totally smashed it into the ground because it feels so different, so light compared with this. No, but we were doing 250 and it wasn't a descent. It was only recently switched to 220. It's probably fine. I just want to get down a bit quicker if we're going to cut short the downwind leg. This looks quite good, what we're doing now with a bit of speed brake, actually. I think the Phoenix is definitely worth it, Daniel, yeah. I think it's one of the best planes in the sim. I wouldn't say I like it more, say, than the 737. I know my speed brake's still out. It's because I want to go down more fast. Yeah, this and the 737 I think are the best planes in the sim. Both have pros and cons. Because Paul's here, I have to say this, but it goes without saying, I love the 146 as well. You learnt the limit fun off Fabio the other day. I always wondered why I sometimes accelerated to 250 on the arrival. Ah, right. What did he have to say about it? I always assumed that you just have to make sure that your FMGC's in approach mode before you pass your last waypoint with the restriction, but there's probably more to it. You got that alert yesterday too. What, the speed brake's still extended? Yeah, I think it's fine. How did you find MSFS? Did it go alright for you? Still no AFB. Yes, that is definitely one of the pros that the Phoenix has over the PMDG. I also think the sounds are better. I think the textures are a bit better. But it's much more. PMDG is much more performance friendly. And we've been flying an Airbus A320 for ages, so it's something a bit different. That's so yeah, pros and cons. Pros and cons. Right, we may as well go straight down to 2,000 feet. No, I don't know where I've got 7,000 from. And we might have to do the full arrival. I don't know if we're going to be low enough to take a shortcut straight across to FF, whatever the hell that is. To Lima Zulu. Sorry, Ollie. There's a flight level 100 waypoint added set to 250, so if your start takes you to 220 before that, it accelerates back up to 250. Oh, I see. There's not a waypoint in this, though.
Traffic Virgin.
Should we try an expedited descent, see what that does? I mean, I guess that's just not going to maintain 220 knots. Yeah, I don't think we should probably maintain 220 knots, shouldn't we? I suppose we could assume they're going to give us no speed. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Nick. Someone else said it's been a long time since you've been here on YouTube. Who was that? Welcome. Whoever you were, I saw that. Yeah, Adine. Hello. Welcome back. Remember to slow down early. I shall, thank you. There is a lot of traffic arriving. Although I've only got you on, or I've only got one person behind me on the TCAS. Good morning, Daz. Hello, welcome. Working Title did an update for CJ4 yesterday for SU10, and all working as expected. Oh, good. Going to try my tutorial flight from Luton to Inverness. Lovely. Hope it goes well for you. I might give that plane another go soon, actually. Lights and seatbelts on. No, they're not, Trudy Wentz. Thank you. That's a good point. Been too busy looking at my... worrying about my descent. Yeah, we should be able to cut that corner, I think. Go a little bit further, and then we'll turn right base. Do I think the GTX 1660 Super will handle the Phoenix alright? I'm rubbish when it comes to hardware specs and what's required for what, I'm afraid.
Traffic Virgin 571 vacated to fly right on 2 Alpha 560 and number 2
Brussels traffic Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo is descending through 3,300 feet, turning right base for the Isla Sulu, runway 25 left for a 10-mile flight.
$2,500.
Yeah, and there it is, going up to 250. There we are. Oh Christ, there's someone there. We should not do that. We should not do that. Let's go back and continue our downwind. Change of plan. Brussels traffic Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo continuing downwind, extending downwind to make way for arriving aircraft. Thank you, bosses. He is above, but he's going to go straight through me. This is VATSIM, boss, you know? I have a 1080 Ti. Tried to cut in front of that Brussels Airlines plane. It was a very yeehaw arrival. I know, Trolls, I know. But that's not how that just doesn't happen on VATSIM, right? Just doesn't happen. I heard something staticky, so maybe. So you say you need to set the limb speed to 220 to avoid it. Right, okay. Okay, that should be alright. Brussels traffic, line 2 Whiskey Echo, now turning right base for the ILS 25 left.
Brussels traffic, Speedbird 392 Romeo, extended downwind for 25 left, Speedbird 392 Romeo.
Right, what if Euregio had long hauls? If Euregio had long hauls, I don't think it could be classed as a regional airline anymore. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Wouldn't trust anyone.
Traffic, Speedbird 392 Romeo 10 base.
I think we did something courteous there, didn't we? We did something courteous on Unicon. We let the other guy go first, even though we had probably had the right of way. And this is good. I don't use a reshade. No, I keep meaning to give it a go, and I haven't done it. I should. Hello, Matt. Welcome. How are you? I haven't seen you for yonks. Nice to have you back. I do not want metric altitude, for the love of God. No, I've heard very good things about reshade and MSFS. I'm just, because I have an ancient system, I'm slightly wary of bolting more and more things on top of it, and I do love how MSFS looks. It's not like there's something I'm desperate to correct. So let's see. Good, thanks. So busy at work. Oh, bad luck. Yeah, I feel for you. Yeah, I'm good. I'm very good, thank you. Just finished my long run of day shifts, and now I have day 3 of 7 days off. So can't complain. Performance on the Phoenix, to me, doesn't seem any different, to be honest. But I still have slight stutters at Heathrow. We'll see how the landing is. It maybe is slightly better, but it's always been acceptable, if not amazing. Am I going to get a 4000 Nvidia card when it releases? I need a whole new PC. And I've got a fundraiser going on Twitch. I'm trying to get people to chip in to make that happen. I can't justify the expense at the moment because I'm spending all my money on real life flying. But when I get a new PC, I might well go 4,000 to go. Brussels traffic, Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo established on an 8-mile final, runway 25 right.
Brussels traffic, right now 132, good thing south of flight level 132, flight level
2. Let's do flaps 2, gear down. I was advised to slow down early. God, this weather's grim, isn't it? Are you looking at, what are you looking at getting spec-wise, Paul? Yeah, overcast 400 feet. And our minimum's at 350. Exciting, eh? Exciting. Starting to wonder if we should have set up for a Cat 3, but we haven't, so we are where we are. And as we know, I don't go just hope for the best. We'll go flaps 3. And flaps full. Yeah, proper PC, wasn't it? It was when I did this flight yesterday morning. It was absolutely cav-okay, glorious blue skies. Brussels traffic, Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo, short final, runway 25 left. I think I've been saying 25 right, haven't I? Just turn on both autopilots and pray. Your visibility was fine on landing. Got slightly worse now though. I mean, I think it's going to be okay. We're at 1,000 feet. We can see. Well, we're not. We're about 1,000 feet. We can see the ground. Yeah, I can see the runway lights. It's all good.
1,000.
13900K DDR5 RAM, new motherboard, new case, new everything. Oh, nice. Bad weather landings are the most fun. They are. It's true. I was genuinely slightly disappointed. We missed that storm the other day.
Sleeper 392 Romeo established, 25 left, 10-mile final, Brussels.
Yeah, so the lights are sort of, I see them and then I don't see them. Jesus, should we get the wipers on?
500. $400.
There we are, it's all fine.
300.
No minimums call out. Very delayed warning about the autopilot.
100.
Don't know what that other warning's about, don't care.
50. 40. 30, 20, retard.
Welcome to Brussels! Oh no, 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 no! Oh god, rudder control. Bloody hell. Let's just do quite a lot of braking. Shit. I just can't control it. I just can't control it. What is going on? Alright, we seem to be able to control it now. And we'll vacate on this one. He was talking about keto earlier. Brussels traffic, Beeline 2 Whiskey Echo, 25 left vacated. Wow. Wow. No, I've got it all linked together, which has always worked fine for me in the past. Oh well. It's a nice touchdown. Oh, stop clicking things. Okay, well here we are. At least the bad weather hit the landing everywhere else, that's true. Hello Jacob, welcome!
Traffic, speaker 3.
Sorry you had to witness that as your first experience of the channel. This is why we need a bloody hotfix, yeah.
Continue descend from 5,000 to 2,005, that's 25 right.
So what I learnt yesterday was that the GSX doesn't allow you to pick the left and right stance. So we're going to use the VDGS from Aerosoft, and then once we're on stand we'll deboard with GSX. Can't remember which gate I said I was going to arrive at. Let me just check. It's going to say we should be able to watch Ollie's landing, but I don't think we will. It's too poor visibility. I haven't actually, Riley. I haven't. That term has not been used by me for a very long time now. 2-5 left vacated before touchdown. Anyway, nice to see you, boss. Welcome back. Have they updated GSEX to fix any of the issues? Yeah, it's working well for me now. I think it's working well for most people. So we're on apron 2 south, I think. 230. Ooh, we can't have 230 right. It's a shame. Alright, we'll pick another one nearby. It's a plane bug anyway, apparently. It's a plane bug. Oh, it's because I went north. I went south and I wanted north. There we go. 230 right. Job. Spreadable butter. Thank you, Alex. Less butter, more margarine. I think it was butter. I think the touchdown, I don't know, we'll see, won't we? It felt like a very good landing. It was just the after landing shenanigans that spoiled it.
Across the traffic, 25 left vacated.
Don't know what popped up there. Autoland? Well, yeah, I didn't want an autoland, did I? Yeah, I'm a bit confused by that, but anyway. Yeah, this weather is shocking. Yeah, it did aquaplane. It did aquaplane. That's certainly what it felt like. So I think we want to take this next left. Hello Didu, welcome. It's good to be back. I've been settling back into school and schedules didn't align if you were wondering where I did wonder where you'd been, yeah. How's school going? Can you take a look at the main terminal / security, which should have interior modelling, but I haven't seen it yet? Yeah, sure. I think I wanted that taxiway on the left, actually. Yeah, I did. I should have taken the left one. It's alright, we can just sidestep. This is what they ask you to do at München. So we can do it here. Was the plane telling me to autoland? Or I assumed that the warning meant that autoland was not available. But yeah, I'm not really sure.
Present traffic, Ryanair 430 establish on this 25 right.
And I'm heading up in the one and only Emu for my spins in 2 hours. Oh, have fun, Riley, have fun. It's worth doing. I did it quite a few years ago. and it was fine. As I say, it's not a required part of the PPL, but it's good to do. It's good to do in case you do ever find yourself in that situation. Are you worried about it? Some fancy video Airbus matches. It could detect it required an autoland. I can't believe that. Can you? Land is pretty good, boss. Good numbers. Good. That's all that matters, as we know. In MSFS, well, in any sim, the landing rate numbers are smooth. Everything's fun. They might have changed it, but you used to be able to disconnect the tiller from the rudders, which is what usually causes that control issue. You can, but you can also leave them connected. There's options now. There's options. I wish Asobo would sort out this window problem and poor visibility. Don't like it. And it's been a long time now. School is good. Been on so much trips already and done barely anywhere. Oh, nice. That sounds very good.
Press the topic, right now, to final one.
I was reading over it in my book and shaking as I turned the page. Oh, bless you. Yeah. It's an experience, and once you've done it, you never ever have to do it again. Just remember that. You won't have to demonstrate it on your... Unless Ireland has some specific differences to EASA. You won't have to demonstrate it on your skills test or anything like that. So it'll be a one-off lesson, and then you're done. Right, here we are. APU is available. APU bleed can come on. Engines can come off. And wipers can come off. Seatbelt sign can come off. Beacon can come off. And we'll do some deboarding. Oh, actually, I need to change my settings because I turned the passenger density up too high. GSX settings. Timings. I'll have them at dense. That's most realistic, I think, for me. Request deboarding. Deboarding requested. And we'll deboard on here as well. And hopefully that won't mess up the jetway. No, good. Whew, that was a tense arrival, wasn't it? Tense arrival. You could spin out and roll the plane and blow up the terminal, but as long as the FPM is acceptable, it's good. Exactly. That's how it works. Try separating them. The steering issue is the nose wheel turning too soon, so you lose control. Okay. Oh, sugar.
Passengers deboarding starting.
I forgot to retract my spoilers. Never mind. Good to give them a bit of a rinse, isn't it? But if I survive, I'll be onto my circuits. God, you're storming ahead. That's really good. It sounds like you're making amazing progress. I did my first solo landaway day before yesterday. I flew from North Wheel to Southend. And I was bricking it, if I'm honest. I was bricking it because I hadn't flown for 3 weeks, and I turned up and I saw my instructor and I was like, it's been a very long time since I've flown. You sure you want me to do this, sir? And she was like, yeah. You're doing it. Off you go. It's lovely weather. Yeah, it's fine. All right, I will try separate. Yes, Caffel. No, I haven't left my strobes on as well, have I? God. I can fix one of these things for you. I can't fix the other, unfortunately. As long as the seatbelts are still deployed, everything's fine. It is a real pity about the windows in the rain, I know. Oh, hello, and the jetway's just disappeared. Excuse me. Rubbish.
Russell traffic, Ryder 432, vacate on the 2 right. Good day.
Rip my immersion. Hello, HK. How are you? Oh, how's Sim Update 10? Sim Update 10's good. Haven't had any problems with it myself. Took me about an hour to recompile the 737. Other than that, oh yeah, elect pump. We've had to use it for its exact purpose. Purpose before, haven't we?
Runway 01, clear to land.
Thanks, Simon. Seem to have a little piece of spoiler still sticking up, don't we? I don't know. I don't know. Jesus has flown to Brussels today. What? Well, different with me because I'm not 16 and the earliest date for a medical is November. Really? I'd say I'll be showing up on the day and doing it. On the medical day and doing your first solo. Yeah. I know Joellen's doing Oslo. It's so exciting. Is he doing Malpensa? Who's doing Malpensa? I didn't know this was on the cards. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Better than before. Yes, exactly. Better than before. Oh dear. Oh yeah, the wind. It is a shame about the windows. Let's pop inside and look out. See how it looks there. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, let me get set up for the return then. I'll just redo my flight plan. You can't separate them. To do that now you need to assign the nose wheel axis. If not, you push the disconnect on the tiller and above 20 or 40 knots it will pop back up, giving only rudder. Riley, good luck. I'll be thinking of you, boss. I'll be thinking of you. I bet you'll be coming back and speaking to us next time and saying it wasn't half as bad as I thought. I bet. Enjoy it, boss. No, this is Brussels, boss. Right. Simbrief. Load my flights, that's what I'm looking for. How was your landing, Ollie? Generate flight. Pre-file. If you wait a bit, I'll join. Oh, awesome. I'm on 220 right. Don't spawn on 220 left. Other than that, the world seems to be your oyster at the moment. We are in Belgium, indeed. Now, you wanted to have a look at... Oh, there he is. I assume. Assume that's Ollie. Not good. Oh, what happened? Same as me, skidding off the runway, or some new hell, fresh hell. Yeah, who was it? I can't remember. Someone wanted to see in here. It's not as good as the Piers. It's not as good as the Piers, but it's not bad. In fact, down here it's somewhat better. Have they added this recently, or was it always here? This interior. I don't remember if I covered it in my review or not. Bit foggy, isn't it?
Reference to Zero Tango lands on runway 01, taxi distance 11.
Probably looks better without the fog, I have to say. Yeah, this is proper grim weather. I'm quite looking forward to getting back to Heathrow, to be honest. So we've got the interesting combination of a GSX VDGS for 230 left, which actually calls itself 230 right, and an Aerosoft VDGS on our stand, which is actually 230 right. And what we could do is put our details in, and it might tell us, might show us the information about it, I think. So we're planning on departing at 9:50 local, which will be 7:50 UTC. So let's put that in. I don't know if and when that changes. I don't really know how it works. But maybe something will happen. Yeah, it's a wee bit weird what it's doing here, isn't it? Flashing. Where is 220 right? Can't see it on the chart. It is on 2 north. 2 north. Oh, sorry, 230 right. My apologies, boss. My apologies. 230 right. They've removed the tiller disconnect option, but they have allowed you to assign a tiller axis, which means you can use the tiller disconnect. You don't need to use the tiller disconnect. You just need to push the button. Right? So now, as I said, you need to assign the nose wheel tiller axis separately, which I tried to do and it didn't recognise it for some reason. That's right. You reminded me now. I did try and do that. It was no good. It was no good. I don't know why. So we'll just have another go as we are. Right, can we reload for the SimBrief flight plan and will it work? Yes, we can. Awesome. GSX is POG when it works. Looks very good, pretty much like in real life. Oh, good, good. So we have 40 minutes. We have 40 minutes to do our turnaround. That's all right, isn't it? And we can see this is still showing us stop and OK. It's not showing us our departure time, but this one should be. There we are. It's added 5 minutes. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, it's added 5 minutes. That's fine. Giving us a bit of leeway, I guess. Just bought the A321 update for X-Plane 12. Still don't have X-Plane 12, but oh well. Oh. So how are you going to test it out without... How are you going to test it out without having X-Plane 12 though? Is 232 visible? Yeah? It's going to be a bit tight though, boss, I think. Yeah, it's going to be... Try it if you want. I just think we might end up touching tips, possibly. If I were you, I'd go for either 234 right or 228. 228 seems to have plenty of clearance. Go for 228. Oh, you can use it in X-Plane 11 as well. Right, okay. Yeah. Maybe that's the goal. Does your boyfriend know how you talk on these streams? Does he know? Does he know? You'll fly AirAsia flight. Nice. Nice. Why don't you fly this flight, Treedway? Everyone's flying in Asia at the moment, but the cool kids, aka me, Ollie and Trolls, are flying Brussels to London. What am I doing? What am I doing? I was going to do something. Yes, I was going to try and assign a steering tiller axis. Why not? Let's see. This is educational content for you all. So control options. I want it on my T16000M. And what's it called? Is it called tiller? No. Steering? Nose wheel steering? Probably set. Nose wheel steering axis. Here we are. Start scanning. Ah, that has done it. Validate. But it's not actually showing any movement, which concerns me a little bit. It could be because I also have it set to the rudder, so let's remove it from the rudder. Rudder axis, we'll delete that. And we'll go back to the nose wheel steering axis and see if it works. You fancy some H flying? Fair enough, boss. Fair enough. Well, let's just do it. Let's just apply and save it and see if it works. Yeah, it does work. Good. All right. So what I'll want to do, correct me if I'm wrong, I'll want to press this button. When? No. Talk me through it. Talk me through it again, Satira. I did not understand fully. I want to press this button when I after I touch down, when I want to steer with the nose wheel. Is that right? Do others feel the same way? Definitely not, since you lot must have had the FSL. Even if you didn't, you wouldn't find it as weird. What's that? Oh, it's very weird how it confused Simmers, but what it is. Some fool on Phoenix Discord started ranting and didn't even explain his case properly, even when we tried to help him. This method doesn't seem like a problem to me, though. What are we doing? What we're doing here is we're signing a separate nose wheel steering axis, so that hopefully we can avoid skidding off the runway like we just did there. That's the plan. Do not press that button. Only press it when using nose wheel and rudder with the same axis. So I never have to press that button. I just taxi using this and then use my rudders once we're flying. Okay, well, taking it. Okay, cool. That works for me. Thank you, boss. Thanks for your help. Okay. So let's get our next flight set up on here. My flight. Import next flight. There we are, minus 42 minutes. And we'll disconnect and reconnect for VATSIM. Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel. File flight plan. And we're good to go, I think. So this is forcing people who may not have an axis for steering to use rudder steering. Yeah, but they always would have had to have done that, wouldn't? No, maybe they wouldn't. Separate nose wheel steering, yes. I have twist rudder plus rudder pedals. Exactly. No, I don't want to reboard the crew. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Paul. And HK. And else. Someone might have to walk me through this after the stream. Yeah, no worries, I can get behind. Now that Satira's walked me through it. Okie dokie. So, Atsu, AOC menu, flight init data request. Now, do you lot want to hang around on the ground here for 40 minutes for immersion, or should we just get underway and accept we might push a bit early? I think we'll do that, eh? We'll just do that. It would be mental to just sit here. They still would have had to do that. They still would have had to have had a separate tiller axis. Yeah. Okay. We've just been using foot pedals and brakes. Yeah, but you can continue to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. If that was a nose wheel steering thing, that's a bit rubbish. But either way. Well, no, if it's a nose wheel steering thing, it's less rubbish than if it's just a bug, I guess. Right, Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel. In you go. Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel. You want to hang around for the immersion? Yeah, well, no one else has expressed an opinion, so maybe we'll do that. Right, level 340. Coffee break. We could take a coffee break. Maybe I'll make myself a cup of tea. Someone says that was it you who... No, it was Liam who said that I don't drink enough tea for an Englishman. I think we'll push a little early. Probably. The changelog on the Discord or the Discord set of paragraphs said it in better detail. Okay, yeah, I did read it. I just couldn't make it work before. I don't know why. Yeah, do you know, I might go and make myself a cup of tea now you've said that. I also don't wear a monocle at all. It's true. It's true. It's true. Immersion is shattered. Alright, I tell you what then. I'll leave you with a view like this. Weather's cleared up a little bit, I'm pleased to say, so it looks better. We've still got the APU on. Should we turn it off? If we're waiting, we should probably turn it off. We'll get the external power connected. Turn it off. And yeah, I'll go and make myself a cup of tea. Why the hell not? Ooh, nice. That Airbus is good. I won't be long, I'll be 5 minutes and I'll come back and we'll start setting up, see how we go. Is that after the sim update, Edina? I've heard a couple of other people say. And I can't remember how they fixed it. Someone lost all of their cloud stuff, but got it back. Try restarting it, it might just be a first time start bug, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, what was I doing? Yes, break. See you in 2-3 minutes. Maybe 4 or 5, but not too long. I'll leave you with some tunes. The same ones we had at the beginning of this one. Tunes is tunes. See you in a minute.
Total traffic, QT8 Hotel Delta. We should start from gate 161 on Romeo 4. Perfect.
Hello! I am back. What's happening here? God, new plane files take so long to load. I'm glad we took a break then, so you could join us. Are you here yet, Tulls? They could have uploaded a video, yeah, that would have been very helpful. Oh, we got another. Are you the other Speedbird, Tulls? No. Have a quick look at Volanta, see what's going on. Oh, I should have a look at my landing rate as well, shouldn't I? -226, not too bad, not too bad. Right, so we are flying SN8. There we go. Right. Loaded into anchorage in the DC-6. Cargo and all the assists were set to easy. The horror, oh god, on the plus I found an interactive checklist for the DC-6. Oh, nice. Okay. Pros and cons. On the negative, I had to close the sim to install anchorage. Where are you flying to? Anchorage is POG. Well, if you press the button, you only need one axis, and above, I think it was 40 knots, it will automatically go to rudder only. That's if you don't have an extra axis for the nose wheel. See, that sounds quite sensible to me. That sounds, yeah, that makes sense. So, who have we got? We have Simon. We never went and saw Simon. Oh, is he coming back? He is coming back. Awesome. Let's go and have a look at Simon's plane. Bearings. Cannot get my bearings. Stand by. I've only ever been to the cargo terminal here. Should be. So we're facing that way. It should be behind us. Yes. And over to the right somewhere. Probably up here. X-Pilot won't connect. Oh, God. I don't see him. Where is he? These look like hangars, maybe not cargo apron. Oh no, even it's up. He's up this way. He's up this way. I went the wrong way. It's a you! Awesome, Sam. That happened to me on the Phoenix. Mine was set to Velociraptor. Oh right. Well, sorry, Volocopter, whatever the hell they call it. Not Velociraptor. Going to do some everts ops to Nome first, then Unakalit. That's a couple of hours, then maybe back to Anchorage if I have time. Oh, nice, nice. Why won't X-Pilot connect though, boss? And you could... Oh, Simon. Someone's built a light pole through your aircraft. Looking good though, albeit as a 787. Good, right, so we have Simon flying back, we have me, blooming jetway's gone again, always happens when you move away. We have Sam, and we have Ollie, and hopefully we'll have Trolls. Maybe. Your model matching as with a 787 as well. Oh, good, glad it's not just me. Now we should get boarding underway, I think. It's not going to take the full 27 minutes here, but it might on here. And I'm just going to disconnect the
passengers boarding starting.
Jetway and reconnect it. Don't look, don't look. Close your eyes. I don't know if there's a 321 freighter. It would make sense. Oh, no, don't look yet. Nearly. Okay, oh, yeah, nearly. Okay, now you can look. Can we see them boarding from the cockpit? Probably not quite. Ooh. I really have not got used to these. Here they come. Here they come. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Hello. Hello, good morning. Cabin crew simulator, you see. There is an A321F, my model matching doesn't have it there. Yeah. Watch your heads, watch your heads, for goodness sake. Oh god, we're going to have so many lawsuits. So many lawsuits. Check my assistant settings. For me? For what? Could have had it boarding while grabbing to... You could. Is GSX Pro worth it in my opinion? Yes, it is. Yeah. Hello, welcome, welcome. One at a time, please. One at a time. I had to turn off the jetway assist on the Phoenix because it would randomly disconnect. For me, that was just because I went too far away from the aircraft, I think. It is the airport's jet bridge, yeah. Yeah. See if it's on hard or volocopter. Okay. Okay. You think that might have had something to do with my land? Oh, it's on volocopter. Yeah, but it always is, isn't it, in this? For the Phoenix, I think this is fine. Because you can't change anything. But the issue comes when it leaves it like that for other aircraft, which sometimes happens. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But for me, that's always how the Phoenix has been, and it hasn't caused problems. I know, it's a shame no one has any carrier. It is a shame. Let's get the fuel truck. Oh, no, it's a bit late for that now. So we should have done that before. Yeah, we can fuel with passengers boarding. We can do that. But actually, we'll be here forever if the fuel truck takes a while. So let's not. Let's just do load aircraft. Oh, real time, 15 minutes. Yeah, it's fine. Rudder assistance might be on. It turned mine back. Oh, okay. But I can't change any of these. Can I? Or can I? Aircraft systems. Ah, yes, I can. I can change the individual ones. Okay. That's interesting. Piloting it'll be under, I guess. Auto rudder is off. Auto rudder is off. Just have to remember doing the announcement. Which announcement, boss?
UT8 Hotel Delta lighting up takeoff runway 25 right.
Oh, did Graham disappear again? It was a short blooming stint, wasn't it? No, they are there. Ah, 121.875. Awesome. In which case, should be able to get some clearance. Hello, Tazzy. Welcome. How are you? One, 2, 1. Oh, I've done it wrong. 875.
And speedboat 398.
Do we have an 8? We don't have an 8s though, no. Cool. Right, all is well. We are boarding. How far along have we got with all of this? Oh, I put 340 instead of 240. That was silly. There we are. We'll do the wind. We'll do the. We've done the init A page. We'll get our clearance for our departure before we do that. So we're expecting probably 25 right, then Helen 7 Charlie departure. Brussels ground, good morning, good afternoon. Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel on stand 230 right, Type A320, QNH 1012. Request clearance to Heathrow, please.
Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, Brussels ground, good afternoon, good morning. Same thing. Clear to Heathrow via the Helen 7 Charlie departure out of runway 25 right. Initially climb to flight level 60, stroke 7104.
Cleared to Heathrow via the Helen 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right, climb flight level 60, squawking 7104, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
To Alpha Hotel, read back correct. The 80s will be coming online in a second. Startup is approved and call me for push.
Wilco, beeline to Alpha Hotel. Cool, so we want squawk 7104. I never understand startup
And all
approved.
stations, 80s information Alpha should be now online.
I never understand startup approved when you are on stand. A lot of airports do it. What's it all about? What's it all about? Oh, shit, it's gonna start there. Did the sim turn all your assist back onto? It didn't mine, but I think it did Satira's. I have had it in the past. Someone stole your call sign. Boss, it was probably Ollie, probably, and he's been flying. He flew both legs.
Brussels, hello, good afternoon. Version 572, Alpha A320, 1 on stand, 906, fuel information Alpha, clearance G from base.
Version 572, Brussels ground to...
Flight clearance was, what was it? 660?
To Heathrow, Helen 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right.
Right, so,
flight level 60,
flight plan.
squawk 7101.
Brussels departure.
Clear to Heathrow, Helen 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right.
25
Initially,
right.
flight level 60, squawk 7101, version 572.
Version 572, read back correct. Information Alpha current startup is approved and
And-
call me for push.
Helen 7 Charlie.
That approved, call for push, version 517.
Brussels ground beeline 129er, runway 25 left vacated.
Insert.
Beeline 129er, Brussels
No
ground,
discontinuities.
Brussels,
Heathrow arrival.
taxi
We are
to
expecting 27 left.
stand 171 via the inners.
Via the Logan 2 hotel.
Stand 171 via inners, beeline 129er, thank you.
Version 572, request push.
Version 572, push approved, facing east.
Cool, that was speedy, Simon.
Facing east, version 572.
And should we do the transition, the Lamborn transition?
397, stand 208,
Why the hell
request
not?
Push.
Why the hell not?
Steeper 39er.
We don't have to use it, but we'll have it in there in
yes,
case.
Yes, you have, thank you. Push approved, facing east.
Push approved, face east, speedbird 397.
Cool. Is the fuel truck here? Is it fueling? No. Maybe it's not going to turn up this time. I hope it doesn't. Oh, you're 397. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Could have been some. Are you doing Speedbird as well, Tubbs? Or what are you playing? How many hours do I have in the sim? Do you know? I've no idea. I mean, in this sim, I can tell you on Volanta I've got 1,427 hours. So Volanta hasn't been around for the whole time I've been using this. I would guess maybe 1,700 hours, 1,700, something like that. If you added up all of my simming and all the sims since I was 13, I dread to think tens of thousands. Remember to change limit speed. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at this. Thank you.
Brussels ground, good afternoon. Beeline 243 heavy at stand 206 left of information. Alpha requested IFR clearance to...
Can't remember where it is. I know I've seen it. We'd be on
Beeline
perf descent.
243, Brussels ground. Very good afternoon to you.
No.
Cleared to the...
This is Brussels Airlines. This is a special livery
Breakdown,
that
I
we're
think it
using,
is,
boss.
via the Chevrolet 5 Charlie departure on runway 25 right. Initial climb to flight level 60, squawk
I think you
711.
can, Paul. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I've done that before, though. Pretty sure. Let's do our performance figures. So EBBR 25 right. Runway surface is most
clear
definitely
to
not
station,
dry.
initial climb flight level 60,
that's
squawk
on.
7110. Can you repeat
What's the temperature,
sit
actually?
for Beeline
We
243?
need anti-ice.
Yep, no worries.
No,
The departure
you're
is going to
alright.
be
Truck is
the
on its way.
Chevrolet. That's going to be
that's
Charlie
only
India
fuel truck,
Victor
okay.
5
Please don't
Charlie
load
departure.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Charlie India
In
Victor
flight
5
plan
Charlie
after West.
for Beeline 243.
Ah, okay.
Thank you.
Dylan 243, read back correct. Information Alpha current, startup is approved, and call me when ready for push.
Will call you line 246.
So we've got a 250 limit there, and then 220 afterwards. That's okay, isn't it?
Station calling unreadable.
Brussels ground, speed
I don't have a
Lima,
limit,
and
a separate limit
236.
waypoint, which I think you said
Information
you
out on
did,
board,
didn't you?
request clearance to London Heathrow.
There he is, he's made it! Awesome.
Lima, Brussels ground, good afternoon. Cleared to Heathrow, Helen 7 Charlie Departure, runway 25 right. Initially climb to flight level 60, squawk 7111.
126-135-135.
By the Helen 7 Charlie Departure, runway 25 right, initial climb flight level 60 and squawk 7111, speedboat 3 at Lima.
Laps 1 and neutral
3 at
trim,
Lima, read back correct.
68.
Information Alpha current, startup is approved, and call me for push.
Startup approved, will call for push and information Alpha, speedboat 3 at Lima.
Brussels ground, hello. Ryanair 412 standing at stand 160, Boeing 737, 800. Request IFR clearance to Stuttgart.
Why does mine have one and yours doesn't? I don't know. I think I've done all of that. Unless it was waiting for my takeoff path.
Cleared to Berlin,
Seems unlikely though,
6
doesn't it?
departure, runway 25 right. Initially climb to flight level 60,
No,
squawk
nothing.
1000.
I don't know, that's a mystery, but I'll keep an eye on it in the air and have a look
Berlin
and see if it appears.
Friday, Speedman 6 Charlie Departure, 25 right. Initial climb 6000 and squawk 1000.
Should we get the APU back on? I think it's
Ryanair
probably
412,
time.
confirm the initial climb is to flight level 60.
60 Ryanair 412.
Ryanair 412, read back correct. Information Alpha current, startup is approved, and call me when ready for push.
Information Alpha is current and startup is approved. We'll call you when ready for push. Ryanair 412.
Speedboat 397 is ready for taxi.
Here's the fuel truck. There's Sam.
Steep at 397, taxi
truck
holding
is
point
in position.
Bravo 1, 125 right, via Sierra and Outer 7, QNH 101.
Ooh, this is a nice looking plane. 7A? No.
Cleared to taxi holding point
777-200,
Bravo
is
1,
it?
25 right via Sierra and Outer 7, QNH 1012,
Think so.
Speedboat 397.
So. Sam looks like a baby in comparison, doesn't he? Right. What have I not yet done? Need to get rid of that damn fuel truck. But I think we need to let him plug in first, don't we? Get a move on, we don't need you, we're fully fueled. Wasting my time. And your own. It's your own time you're wasting, really. Yeah, you better run.
Brussels ground, Ryanair 412 for position stop, please.
Ryanair 412, set squawk 1 Charlie.
I know people complain about the GSX animations,
Come on,
but
Charlie 412.
I still think they're quite
Approved,
impressive.
facing east.
That you've actually got
This is
people
approved,
walking
facing
around
east,
servicing
412.
your aircraft. That is still a revolutionary thing.
Virgin 572, request taxi.
You just reset Quattro. Yeah, that is another option. Or you can reset your
572,
position.
taxi November 2.
I don't like
at
breaking
Alpha
the flow,
6,
I don't know
Fox
why.
25 right, via
silly,
Bravo
really.
8 and the outers to Bravo 3, 25 right, QNH 1012.
QNH 1012, taxi to
Let's
holding
just try
point
setting
runway
this 5053.
25
We might even need to
right.
restart
Right,
Quattro
number
anyway.
2 at Alpha 6, correction, to 5. Yes. Again, taxi to holding point runway 25 right, line number 2 at Alpha 6, cross runway 25 right, continue taxi, Bravo 8, and the out just holding point Bravo 3, Virgin 572.
Yeah, I might have to. Because I haven't had the message saying use the aircraft system to refuel or whatever it says. Oh no, it has worked. It has worked. He's off. He's on his way again. Awesome. What else haven't I done? I've set my squawk. Should have turned the weather radar off. Honestly, you don't fly Airbus for a little while. You forget everything. Those should be off. This should be... TLM, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Is only game. But yes, for the sake of immersion, we should be doing better than this, to be honest. No excuses. Let me
Give
get
it
some charts ready.
3997, a monotonical 122, have a 122.8, have a nice flight, and be aware of the Virgin A321 crossing 255.
Over to Unicom 122.8, and we'll keep an eye out for the Virgin A321 freighter.
Oh,
Speedbird
boss,
397.
you're supposed to say you will keep an eye out for the massive Virgin. Disappointing. Disappointing. Only 91 passengers. Good, they're all taking the Eurostar. Much more sensible.
Speedbird 389 are ready for start, ready for pushback.
Give it 389ers, can you set squawk 7107, my Euroscope messed it up a little.
Right, I think we're good to go.
7107, Speedbird 389.
Thank you very much, give it 389er, push approve. Actually, are you able to push onto Romeo 4?
Good luck.
Yeah, AFM, we can push onto Romeo 4, Speedbird 389.
So the 389er, push a long push approved on Romeo 4 facing east.
Pushing onto Romeo 4 facing east, Speedbird 389.
And Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel also ready for push.
Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, push approved facing east.
Push approved facing east, Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I was a bit premature. I've forgotten how long it took for her to get everything ready. Oh well. Okay, Trails, no worries. Thank you for waiting.
Ryanair 412 for taxi.
Ryanair 412, give way to the Virgin A321, passing on your left on the outers, taxi holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right via the outers, QNH 1012.
Let's check our messages.
Sorry for that, the GSX was speaking at the same time. I will give you the way for the Airbus A320 from left. Could you repeat the taxi again for 412?
Oh, that was the basic load sheet. I never accepted it.
Via the outers to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, QNH 1012.
Satira, no worries.
Okay,
thank you for coming. Thank you for renewing your Club Filbert membership and for your advice on the steering.
Ryanair 412.
Nice to see you as always, and I'll see you soon. Stein, hello. Unfortunately, I mean, yes, it is a typical British climate, but we're actually in Brussels. We're doing the return. We're halfway there. And Heathrow is actually quite a lot better than us, I have to say, for once.
Thank you.
Right, now we can go.
Ryanair 412, you can make that holding point Bravo 3 if you like.
I think we need to go for full runway today.
Good old GSX. Where's it going? What's it doing? What's it doing? Oh no. Oh, okay, it's just doing a bit of a wiggle. Fine, you can do a bit of a wiggle if you want, as long as you face me the right way. Oh, Emma, hello, hello, hello. What is it doing, though? Oh dear, it's facing me the wrong way. Oh Christ. Right, let's start engine 1. I don't know what to do about this.
Ryanair 412, monotonical 122.8, have a safe flight and a good weekend, fine.
Why would you do a profile that pushes you back facing a dead end? Why?
Have a nice day, bye-bye.
I need to tell Will he was going to do a Brussels airport profile, and and I told him there already was one, so he shouldn't bother, but actually he should. He really should.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And Speedbird 38 Lima will be ready for push and start once the confused B lines behind us have moved out of the way.
Shut up, Trolls!
Yep, I see that. Speedbird 38 Lima. I don't know when he's going to taxi, but whenever you're clear of the Beeline A320, push approved facing east.
Once clear of the Beeline A320, push approved facing east. Speedbird 38 Lima, thank you.
Yeah, Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel. Our apologies, the pushback tug driver appears to be drunk. We'll be ready to taxi in a minute or so.
Yep, no worries.
So, fuel weight 20, 52.6. There's been some noobery going on here. This is probably why I don't have a limit point, because I didn't do my init B page. We have to reverse till you get to the runway. Oh dear. 29.9.
Brussels ground, this is Region 3 Bravo Romeo. We are an A320 at stand 166. We currently have information Alpha on board.
Yeah, now I have a limit point, and it's set to 250.
We would like to request IFR clearance.
Good! Has that messed up my takeoff speeds?
Region 3 Bravo Romeo, Brussels ground. Goedemiddag. Cleared to Athens for Brucey 8 Charlie departure.
Right, let's set flaps 1.
Initially climb to flight level 60
and we'll turn on our taxi light. We won't bother with a flight controls check because they're probably finding we need to get out of here.
Clear to Athens via runway 23 right, then departure Rousey to Juliet. Initial altitude is 6,000 feet, squawking 7112.
Gene 3 Bravo Romeo, confirm that the Rousey 8 Charlie departure.
But that's its on your
flight level 60.
I'd change the name to be on something, and yeah, I forgot to change it. But oh, no worries.
8 Charlie departure and initial altitude of.
I can pronounce him probably better than I can pronounce your current name.
Gene 3 Bravo Romeo, read back correct. Information Alpha current. Startup is approved and call me for push.
Beeline 2 Alpha Hotels ready for taxi. If we could make a right turn onto Romeo 4, that would be appreciated.
Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, that's exactly what I had in mind. Taxi to holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right, via Romeo 4 and outer 7, finish from 012.
Taxi holding point Bravo 1, 25 right, via Romeo 4 and outer 7, QNH 1012, Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, thank you very much. Marcus, guten Morgen, how are you? Very well, thank you. Your thank you very much for the super chat, and your gig looked really good.
Ready for taxi.
Speedbird 389er, give way to the Beeline A320, passing from your right to left. Taxi holding point Bravo 1, 125 right, via Romeo 4 and outer 7, QNH 1012.
Right, here we go. Well, who knows? Hopefully London's off. Oh, they've got central in London.
Taxi to holding point Bravo 1,
this is going to be
right,
stressful.
by Romeo 4 and Alpha 7. Speedbird 389er.
Tired? Was it a very late night for you? Worth it though, I hope. Right, Romeo 4. Outer 7. So that'll be the... Yeah, not the first left, not the second left, but won't be left on my... Will be second left. It will be the second left. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness me. I'm making a lot of mistakes this morning. An awful lot of mistakes. Get predictive wind shear back on. Probably get the weather radar back on. Not that it works, but good to get back into the habit, because one day it will. Outer 7. No, that is the second left now. Okay, good. And we're going where? Holding point Romeo 4. No, holding point Bravo 1. Bravo 1, yeah, that's fine. It's just a 1 at the end of here. Brussels is a confusing airport too. I was so confused that I was cleared to cross the runway I was then later departing on. Yeah, that's insane.
Get into Alpha Hotel, Monitor Unicorn 122.8. Have a safe flight, bye-bye.
Unicorn 122.8 for Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel. Thanks very much for your patience and control.
Bye. And Super 389er.
This is embarrassing. Well, shut up, Charles. Oh dear. Right, good. So what else do we need to do? We need to arm the ground spoilers. We need to do a takeoff config check, and then we should be good to go. Right. This weather is just hideous, isn't it? Really hideous. Just going to hold at Bravo 1 a second to get things sorted out. I'm not bothering with the windscreen wipers because they just smear everything and make loads of noise. And I can see perfectly well. Right, landing lights on. Nose light, take off. Runway turn off lights on. Strobe on. Ignore that other switch I clicked, just ignore it please. Thank you. And we're good to go. So what's our SID? It's the Helen 7 Charlie, isn't it? Brussels traffic, Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, line up and take off, runway 25 right, Helen 7 Charlie departure. Do you know, this was the airport we took off from. It was me and Will and a couple of other people. Sam, I think. Is it Sam? On 737-700 launch evening. And we flew from here to Innsbruck.
Brussels traffic, speedbird 389 lining up, 25 right behind the departing Beeline, Brussels.
Here we go. And flex 68, SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Please don't let us skid off the runway. Good, rudders seem fine. V1, rotate. I mean MSFS fine, not really fine. Positive rate, gear up. Yeah, and then Seb came and gave us some live help on the arrival into Innsbruck. That's Pog. Bye-bye Brussels, and hopefully soon bye-bye horrific weather. So while we're taking off, just a reminder, if you haven't already clicked the like button, but you are enjoying what you're seeing, I'd love it if you would give me a thumbs up. It does help with discoverability on YouTube. And also subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Please. Thank you. I mean, it might be grim, but it's
speedbird 389
nice.
25 right, Helen 7 Charlie departure.
Right, flaps up. Landing lights can come off. Runway turn-offs. Nose light. We'll have a little look at our company message, which is an updated load sheet, I imagine, which we should have looked at before departure, but anyway, it's coming up, so it's fine. Oh, these bots, these spam bots, it's dreadful, isn't it? Worst thing about YouTube. In my opinion. Oh, blue sky at last. This is the thing I most envy about airline pilots, you know. Whatever the weather, every day they're at work, they get to see the sun. The bar at the top is called Bene Overlay. There should be a link to it in the video description. It's a streaming overlay.
Cab 605, you do a nice kit. You just need to be careful around the other traffic. You should just said after that you should just say that you won't have any issue with that other traffic. Otherwise, if let's say I was near you, I might have an issue with that. Then you should ask other
Anonymous with a £3.20 donation. Thank you. Simon, I presume. Must be Simon.
You get what I mean? Cab 605.
Much appreciated.
Yeah,
Someone just got a telling off on Unicom. If only Wojtek was here to hear this. Oh, it was you! Oh, Gregory, thank you ever so much. It's always Simon who does the aircraft amount, if you know what I mean. So 320 or 777. Thank you. Thank you very much.
About like flights. Basically, it's about what he did. That is okay to talk on Unicom, because we're allowed to do that. If we're not allowed to do that, talk about like us, like to like what he did there, and not what the point of how Unicom. Okay, do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean. The traffic looks like really palpable in the G7 there, possibly.
Oh wow! I wish I'd. I might have to watch that back to hear what actually happened if I wasn't talking all that over.
Just to let you know, Brussels approach is online. Brussels Centre is online. If you're in Brussels airspace, contact Brussels Centre.
He's got a lot to say for himself, this guy, isn't he? A lot to say for himself. I shall wait for a contact me. He's not wrong. There's Brussels approach online. Brussels arrival, I should say. Don't know if they deal with departures. Probably too late for us, but we'll see. Can always make stream subscriber only, maybe. We'd stop the spam bots. Just don't have a time limit before people. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. I might do that. For the next one, anyway. Yeah, because it doesn't take much to subscribe, does it? I bet we can do that now. We can do that now. Let me have a little look. Let's see. Was that Sasha who was talking on Unicom? Right, how do we do subscribe range? It's not easy. It's not obvious in YouTube Studio. View in live control room, probably there. I've never heard this guy before, I don't. Analytics, no, don't want to help analytics. Average view duration, 6 minutes 45 seconds. Good grief. Wish I hadn't seen that. Oh, is he famous? Oh, okay. Well. Now I'm stuck behind everyone trying to contact him. Oh, bad luck, boss. Bad luck. Screen settings. Enable auto start, enable auto stop. Unlist live replay once stream ends. No. Maybe you can't do it midstream. Maybe you can only do it before the stream. So next time, next time I do a YouTube stream, we'll do subscriber only. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Creators earn more money inserting ads. The more viewers are watching, give it a try. No, I'm not going to make you watch ads. But if you do want to support the channel, you can either make a donation via Stream Elements, there's a link in the video description, or you can join Club Filbert instead of watch ads. Yeah, lovely. Kid got 280 hours as a pilot of VATSIM, no controller rating, acting like he's an instructor and supervisor. Yeah. Yeah, 280 is not a lot, is it? It's probably true. It's probably true, Paul. I can't see a way of doing it. Genuinely. It must be under stream settings, mustn't it? It couldn't be anywhere else. Same place as low latency, closed captions, unlist live replay, 360-degree video. Nothing. I think I've encountered him once before and he took 10 minutes to get his clearance from... oh, right, okay. Yeah. Okay, highlight video, add stream marker. No, I can't see a way of doing it. So we'll deal with the bots for that. Oh, hello. Bit of a weather change, bit of a wind change. So we're probably going to be contacting London Centre really soon, I imagine. Which means maybe we should get set up for our arrival a little bit earlier. Can't hurt to get the approach ref page done, can it? There's no 80s for Heathrow. Nearly at Nogan and no contact me yet. Oh, right, okay. London South does... Maybe London South doesn't cover Heathrow. I thought it did. Yeah, it does. Oh well. They'll be on 129425, so we'll get that retuned. And we'll get the latest meta. I think South only picks you up near Lambon. Okay, right. So winds are 350 at 7. Temperature is 15. QNH is 1017. And the baro minimums are... Well, let's look at the clouds first. A few clouds at 2,800 feet. Much better. Much better than Brussels. Minimums for a Category 1 ALS, 277 feet. Okay. Transition level will probably be 7-0, I think, with a QNH of 1017, based on Twirl's maths. It's not Twirl's maths, Twirl's explanation maths. Good. Nothing to worry about. Let's just check for any discontinuities. And we don't have any. They won't have switched runways yet, will they? No, they do that early afternoon, I think. I'll double check. Nothing worse than getting into trouble with London Control. That's latest aircraft arrived 11:41, I think. Iceland Air in from Reykjavik. Oh, we got North Approach as well. Awesome. That will make things slightly less stressful. Yeah, 275 is in use. We'll use auto brake low. Yeah, and we'll try not to skid off the runway, because that would be awful with control. Nothing worse Lufthansa 24 Charlie. Yeah, that's true. Okay, some things worse. I never turned it off, Tassie. I just leave it on. Yeah, no. Today has been a slew of errors. It really has. I think I've been flying the 737 too much or something. and then he turned up on the stream just as we were having a laugh about it as well. Yeah, it was good. Good times, good times. It was from a CRJ flight I did from Frankfurt to somewhere, and it was the ground controller at Frankfurt. I can't remember what the Lufthansa had done, but he had not done what he was supposed to be doing, and he just lost it with him. So Lufthansa 42 Charlie, what the fuck are you doing? Ljubljana, that was it. Yeah. Oh, was that what he was doing? Right. Yeah, that's very much not what he was supposed to be doing. He was slurring. Despite what people say, for me personally, the 737 is a lot easier in many points. Not having to turn off the LS, weather radar's just about able to set trim and auto brake and stand. It's true, actually. There are certainly things that are easier about the 737. Yeah. I think it's probably just what you're most used to at the time. No, not for me either. I'm a long way out. Sam will be the test case. Test case? What's a word for this? The first person to see something. Experience something. In fact, we'll probably just get north approach, won't we? I imagine 119725. Yeah, because we're coming in from quite far north, sort of over Essex. So I guess south wouldn't cover that bit. Patient zero, yeah. Boeing and Airbus both have their pros and cons. They do. The guinea pig, Christ, yeah, that's the one. Today, not enough sleep. I need to buck my ideas up a little bit. I'm going on a date this afternoon. It'll be 27 left close. All cons compared to BAE 146, but that's an unfair comparison. The BAE 146 has its fair share of cons, I would say. It is an Airbus on that way. I know, Paul. It's been, I haven't been on a date since pre-COVID times, so I'm quite nervous about it. I think that's partly why I decided to do a stream. You know, do something I'm comfortable with in the morning, not worry about it till nearer the time. Yeah? Why is that so shocking, boss? Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, chances are. There'll be nothing there, you know. No spark, no connection. Usually that's the thing with online dating, so we have no idea till we meet someone. But we'll see. My Philbert Français is not your typical romantic French tongue, I don't think. Oh, contact me, good. I've just realised why I told you it was 220 right rather than 230 It's because I left from stand 220 at Heathrow. That's why. Tell them hello from us, all, and that we accept them in this relationship. Thank you. I will. I'll pass that on. I'll pass that on. It's a last, Charles. It's a last. I don't know why I told you already. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, I have now, so there we are. Yeah, she might be awful. Il est français très très sexy, hein? C'est gentil, Troy. Mais quand même, je pense que je ne vais pas l'utiliser ce soir. What's your longest flight in MSFS? I did. Oh, it would have been Heathrow to Chicago O'Hare on the 78X, which I actually did quite early on. You're hitched already. I know, to your partner, boss. No, you're engaged. It's just like engaged, right? And you're going on a date with someone else. It can't work. It can still work. It can still work for my immigration, boss. Why? Nous sommes prêts pour le refoulement. Got 270 leaving Lambourne, Roger. Jolly good. So what are our constraints on this arrival? I haven't really stepped them through as I probably should have done. I trust this plane, but... Oh, that's right, yeah, it's 250 at Logan, which is obviously we can't do because we're not climbing. Sabre we want to be at 160, that's correct, and we want to be at 70 at Lambourne and a maximum of 220. Okay, that's alright. Oh right, green card wedding, but that's supposed to be a scam, not a real thing. Yes, well... No, it should be... I want it to be a real thing, boss. I actually want a European passport, so I'd prefer it if it was a real thing. And we had plans. We had plans to fake a whole bunch of relationship photos, right? Right, let's get started then, shall we? And did I pre-tune the approach or did I pre-tune the centre? I can't remember. 119725. I don't think we'll be speaking to centre. Did you speak to centre, Sam? You're probably not even listening now because it's always intense when we control. Oh, but fake as in not actual love. Yes, yes. Well, you know, probably. Never go on a first date with a loaded gun. That seems like good advice. But where's that come from? By the way, I found out that there's a P28R registered as PHPPP in the Netherlands, and I have half a mind to buy it just for the reg. Buy it, boss. I'll come fly it for you. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a tongue twister. Yeah. Is OG Boss in here? And is Captain Chris in here? And is Zach in here? Papa. Ha. They're not, are they? They're just hanging out in my VC. Couldn't care less that I'm putting on a show for them. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The land of tea and biscuits. Yes. Specifically East Anglia. So we're coming in over that bit of Essex which has Southend in it. I don't know what you'd call it. We've got Clacton over to the right, the other side of the River Blackwater. So yeah, Clacton's down here somewhere. And Southend is over here somewhere, Southend Airport. This is the River Thames going up here for those unfamiliar with the airspace. I know, Spells, I know. It's like, you know, you find this great community through my streams. Oh wow, we found the best flight sim streamer. It's amazing, but we don't actually need to watch the streams anymore because we can just hang out here and chat and, you know, to hell with it. Unbelievable. It's not the kind of show we want to see. I guess we have to wait a bit longer. Yeah, you have to wait for me to launch Club Filbert Platinum and Diamond, boss. This is the River Blackwater directly in front of us. I believe. I might be wrong. But, yeah, it's the one with Malden on the estuary. I'm pretty sure that's the River Blackwater. Let me check Google Maps to be certain. Yeah, it is, yeah. Ooh, the update for the A321 shows the equal time point. Really? I'm surprised that's only just been implemented. We've had it in the Phoenix since day one, was. Tolis is meant to be like, oh my god, it's so amazing these days, isn't it? Just a reminder, if you haven't clicked the thumbs up button yet, I'd love it if you'd do that, as well as subscribing to the channel. And you can also come and follow me on Twitch, which is where I do most of my streaming these days. Twitch.tv/FilbertFlies. Oh, it's from the film There's Something About Mary. Okay, haven't seen it. It's one of many classic films that I really feel I ought to have watched by now and yet haven't. Let's get the seatbelts on. We're about 15 minutes from landing, I should think. That's true, I do think it's actually a customer option. Okay, but no, I don't think it's. Well, if someone is about to die, then they're going to end up with the NHS unless they manage in the next 2 minutes. NHS is still one of the finest healthcare systems. This is massively overstretched and under-resourced. But outcome-wise, it's still faring pretty nicely. And you don't have to pay, exactly. What's the company message about? I wasn't delayed. I pushed back early, I swear. Oh, no ADC required. Good. You don't need to tell me that, then. You don't need to tell me that. I will assume that to be the case. If you don't ask for one. There's something about the British countryside that it's just, this could be nowhere else, right? These fields, this layout, it could only be Britain, I think. I haven't had a contact me yet. Salmons. Who else is ahead? There was someone else ahead of me, wasn't there? Simon, I think. Ooh, Simon's flying eastbound. Has he been put into a hold? I think he might be doing a hold. It's exciting. She may be watching the stream now. Who, boss? My day. Are you very, very behind? I think you might have accidentally got very behind, Dom. It's usually Ben who does that. We're coming in north of the South Centre, yeah. I would expect to contact me from approach any time now, though. A director, I should say. Ollie, I think you might want to slow down a little. I don't know. It just doesn't look like we're particularly spaced that well. You're airborne. Good. You're flying somewhere, you're doing some AirAsia ops, aren't you, Trudy, if I remember rightly? So Wessel was supposed to be max 250 knots. Don't know why it stopped my descent there though, there shouldn't have been a constraint. It's a little odd. Never mind. And we want to be 7,000 feet at Lambourne. I think I'm going to contact him. Seems to be landing runway 12 at Castro. No, it didn't, did it? Maybe you should divert to Castro, Ross.
Director, hello, Seabird 50 Golf, 77544. We have information, Echo request by VATSIM, boss.
Good 50 Golf, Heathrow Director, thank you. Cleared Boston, Compton 3 Golf departure, squawk 2172.
Compton 3 Golf 2172, 50 Golf.
Heathrow Director, good afternoon. Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, descending through flight level 87 inbound Lambourne.
Seabird 305, speed 160 knots to 4 DME.
160 knots, tail 4 DME, speedbird 305.
Clear 57, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 until 4, that should have to.
Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, Heathrow Director, thank you. Maintain flight level 80, leave Lambourne, heading 270 degrees.
Maintain flight level 80 and we'll leave Lambourne heading 270, Beeline 28 Alpha Hotel.
Seabird 39727 left, thank you.
Seabird 397, thank you. Taxi left Alpha, stand 512.
Left Alpha, stand 512, Seabird 397.
Seabird 305, 27 left, clear to land, the wind 360 degrees, 7 knots.
I recognise this voice, but I don't know.
Clear to land, 27 left, speed
Who is
305.
this? Oh, they're flying with I said right outside.
Good afternoon, Seabird 389, we're flight level 907 with information Echo on board Type A320.
Seabird 389, Heathrow Director, descend flight level 80, leave Lambourne heading 270 degrees.
Descend flight level 80, leave Lambourne 270 degrees, Seabird 389.
Seabird 389, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Seabird 389.
Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel, speed 220 knots, descend flight level 70.
Speed 220 knots and descend flight level 70, Beeline 2 Alpha Hotel.
51682, Airborne, order 1100, climbing 6000.
71682, contact London 129 at decimal 425, bye-bye.
129.425, thank you, bye.
Seabird 732, continue Alpha, hold Alpha 4.
Continue Alpha, hold Alpha for Speedbird 722.
Skyways 159, continue Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Continue Alpha, hold Alpha 3, Skyways 159.
Ready to taxi, Tower 0235.
Is this Agent Squash?
Tower 0235, taxi straight ahead, hold Sierra Bravo 3.
Oh yeah, do trust. We'll have a look when we get there.
Taxi to Sierra Bravo, X-ray, Tower 0235.
This is exciting, isn't it? I haven't done a Heathrow.
River 732 via Alpha 427 right clear takeoff the wind 360 degrees 7 knots.
Hey, all
Shit.
4 clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, for speedbird 732.
Go 159 via Alpha 3 line up 27 right caution, there's one intersection departure ahead.
We're basically over my house now. My house
Line
is
up
over here.
via Alpha 3, 27 right, and caution the departure ahead.
And London's hidden.
Be line to Alpha Hotel, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Turn left heading 110 degrees, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Be line to Alpha Hotel, 28 miles for 27 left, descends to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Apologies, say again, altitude for beeline to Alpha Hotel?
Be line to Alpha Hotel for 27 left, descends to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1017, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Speed 389, turn right heading 275, descend flight level 70.
Right 275 and flight level 70, speedbird 389.
I will, boss.
Virgin 572, T7 Matic clear to land, the wind 360 degrees, 7 knots.
It's just you, True to win.
Speed 305, welcome Heathrow, taxi
your
left
chat
Alpha,
needs
stand
refreshing.
513.
Left Alpha, stand 513 for speedbird 305, thank you.
Speed 718, Heathrow director, cleared Zurich, Maxit 1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 7021.
Maxit 1 Foxtrot 7021, 718.
Speed 718, correct. Speed 766, continue Alpha, hold Alpha 4.
Alpha to Alpha 4, speedbird 766.
Now is 159 at 27 right clear takeoff the wind 360 degrees at 7 knots.
Yeah, you should.
27 right, clear for takeoff, Skyways 159.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel, turn right heading 200 degrees.
Right heading 200 degrees, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Sir, director, speedbird 732, as past 2,200 feet.
River 732, thank you. Contact London 129. That's
Lovely views of the Olympic Park down there.
129425 for speedbird 732. Bye-bye.
River 389, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Look at this.
110, speedbird 389.
These are some good
River
vectors.
389, 28 miles for 27 left to descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
4,000 feet, QNH 1017, speedbird 389.
First 50 Golf 544, ready for push.
River 50 Golf, push and start approved, face north.
Push through face north, 50 Golf.
Skyways 153, I believe that was calling. Just check your father flight number's not one showing for me.
How good is this? Canary Wharf.
On Sierra Bravo 3,
Hitesh, welcome. Thank you for the sub.
Tower 0235 at Sierra Bravo 3, cross runway 27 left.
That was the Olympic Stadium, yeah.
Cross road 27 left, Tower
For the London Stadium. as
Below
well.
to Alpha Hotel, turn right heading 240 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right heading 240 degrees, speed 180 knots. Beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Below to Alpha Hotel, when established localizer 27 left to descend on the glide path.
When established localizer 27 left will descend on the glide, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Now is 159F. Report your passing altitude.
Passing 3,900, Skyways 159.
Beautiful
Now is
bit of
159F,
action.
thank you. Climb now,
Dreadful
flight
bit of
level
stuttering.
100.
Never mind.
Climb now, flight level 100, Skyways 159.
Speed 389, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right, 180, speed 180,
It's
speed
lovely, isn't it,
389.
Gregory? Really nice. I do like this an awful lot. I really do.
River 766, line up 27 right.
Still no contact me.
Tower 0235, taxi right Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Taxi to Alpha, Alpha 3, Tower 035.
No, I hadn't had one when I was where you were. Don't worry, boss. It will come. It will come. We'll set our go-around altitude.
Below 2 Alpha Hotel, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
Speed 160 or greater till 4 DME, yeah, below 2 Alpha Hotel.
Heathrow Director, speedbird 38 Lima, passing flight banana 3 for flight level 70.
River 38 Lima, Heathrow Director, descend flight level 80, leave Lambourne, heading 270 degrees.
Then flight level 80 and leave Lambourne, heading 270 degrees, speedbird 38 Lima.
River 389, turn right heading 240 degrees, when established localizer 27 left, descend on the glide path.
Right 240 when established on the localizer 27 left.
Welcome to the frequency tells. Yeah, it doesn't want to slow down, does it? Ah, it'll get there.
River 766, 27 right, you clear take off the wind 360 degrees,
So go
7
around
knots.
altitude is...
Okay, take off 27 right.
Below 2 Alpha Hotel, 27 left, clear to land, the wind 360 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear to land, 27 left, below 2 Alpha Hotel.
Speedbird 50 Golf, ready for taxi.
050 Golf, thank you, taxi Charlie, hold short of Alpha.
Charlie, hold short Alpha 50 Golf.
Right, so speed brake needs to be armed. Auto brakes level 2 set, just flaps to go. Don't freeze, thank you.
Station calling, sorry, say again.
That's Twickenham Rugby Stadium down there to the left.
Virgin 572, Roger, taxi Sierra Sun 601.
Sierra 601, thank you, Virgin 572.
Speedbird 389, a speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 until 4, speedbird 389.
Heathrow approach, hello, Shamrock 62, Tango, direct to West Coast, flight level.
Don't like these stutters.
Shamrock 62, Tango, Heathrow Director, thank you. Information Echo, descend flight level 110.
Information Echo, descend flight level 100, Shamrock 62, let's go.
River 38 Lima, descend flight level 70, speed 220 knots.
Then flight level 70, speed 220 knots, speedbird 38 Lima.
No, 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 you stupid plane.
Katara
Jesus
0235,
Christ.
Alpha 327, right clear takeoff, the wind 360
Why haven't
degrees,
you activated
7 knots.
approach mode?
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, Italo 035, thank
Well,
you.
we're kind of fast now, aren't we? Oh well, we're going to do it anyway.
River 766, report your passing altitude.
500.
Negative clouds, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
River 766, climb flight level 70.
470.
I thought it was in approach mode and it wasn't. I know. It's going to be fine though.
River 38 Lima, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Left heading 110,
Oh, yeah?
speedbird 38 Lima. Minimum.
River 38 Lima,
Continue.
28 miles for runway 27 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1017, speedbird 38 Lima.
Airways 159, climb flight level 140.
Retard.
Climb flight level 140, Skyways 159.
Jesus, alright, we're going around.
60 let Tango, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80.
Oh my god.
50 Golf, give way to the company A320 on Alpha behind, taxi right Alpha, hold Pluto.
Give way to the company down to Pluto, 50 Golf.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel going around.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel, roger. Climb to altitude 4,000 feet and when able, left turn heading 180 degrees.
Line altitude 4,000 when able, left 180 degrees, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Speedbird 389, 27 left clear land, the wind 360 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear to land, 27 left, speedbird 389.
Thrilling, eh?
159, there's no further ATC, Unicom 122, that's Malay, bye-bye.
Unicom 122, decimal 8, Skyways 159.
Speedbird 38 Lima, turn right heading 180 degrees.
Right heading 180, speedbird 38 Lima.
Tower 0235, fly heading 270 degrees.
Heading 270, Tower 0235.
Oh my god, right, okay, there we are. It's all good, it's all good.
Tower 135, stand 223, push and start approved. Space east.
Good, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Line 2 Alpha Hotel, continue the left turn heading 100 degrees.
Continue left turn heading 100 degrees, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Shamrock 6 Juliet Tango, leave Bobbington heading 120 degrees.
Leave Bobbington heading 120, Shamrock 6 Juliet.
Hello, Ake Valley, hello. Have a good go around. Good, I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Push on to where?
Qatar 0235, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Left 110 degrees, Tower 0225.
Oh my god. Time for more sightseeing. Exactly, that's what I was going for. You didn't see enough of London. Oh dear. That was bad. That was bad piloting.
38 Lima, turn right heading 310 degrees, speed 180 knots.
At least the spoilers didn't apply.
Lima, turn right heading 310 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Right heading 310, speed 180 knots, speedbird 38 Lima.
Tower 0235, the initial climb 6,000 feet, maintain flight level 70.
Alright, thanks Paul, glad you checked that. You're down, good. Good, do better than me, Ollie.
Not 1,000, not 7,000.
Tower 0235, contact London 129.425, bye-bye.
Contact London 129.425, thank you, bye-bye, Tower 0235.
Do a straight Lima, continue, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, speedbird 38 Lima.
Zero rudder input. Oh, sugar. Oh, boss, bad luck. Is that what happened to you in Brussels as well?
718, push start approved, space south.
But I was filming A330 outside my window, give me a sec.
Super 50 Golf, continue Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Alpha 3.
Charles, do I need to refer you to the letter from the VATSIM Board of Governors, please? Antodia, hello, I didn't know you were here. Nice to see you. Yes. Oh, why is my gear still down?
Super 766, climb flight level 150.
I'm 150.
Wish I hadn't shown you outside.
Super 38 Lima, when established local over 27 left, descend on the glide path.
Established local over 27 left, descend with the glide path.
Keep it together,
Alpha Hotel, turn left heading 090 degrees.
Left heading 090 degrees, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Shamrock 6 Juliet Tango, you have 29 miles for 27 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1017.
Trying to film planes and fly planes is tough. It is, it is.
Heathrow Director, sorry, speedbird 389, we're back. We had a slightly wonky landing, so disconnected before crashing into an EasyJet.
0389, that's no problem. Continue Alpha, stand 517.
I'm glad someone
Continue
else
Alpha to 517, thanks so much.
not just me.
Stuart 50 Golf, line up 27 right, caution, there's one intersection departure ahead.
Line up 27 right, 50 Golf.
I just landed in Edinburgh and I'm facing some bugs with the new Phoenix update. What's happening for you? Rudder control issues again? Paul, I think you also have your stream paused, possibly. You seem to be a little behind. I don't know. It's just that was a while ago. But I thanked you for the landing, right?
Line to Alpha Hotel. Turn left heading 360 degrees.
Left heading 360 degrees, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Cuba 3 Lima, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 knots until 4, speed 2 Lima.
Cuba 2 Alpha Hotel, descend to altitude 3,000
Oh, you just replied, okay, Roger.
Speed 180 knots.
So again for beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, speed 180 knots.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, speed 180 knots, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Super 389, are we able stand 518?
Super 3898, Alpha stand 518.
Alpha 518.
Do you know, I feel like I need to practice my go-arounds in this plane. I so seldom do them, but when I do, it's a mad panic when I do things like leaving my landing gear. I thought he said speedbird. Yeah, I thought he did. Good.
278, sorry, it's my fault. I think I told you to push south when it should be north. Are you able to make a left onto link 55 or link 54?
Somebody?
Yeah, maybe I will, Charles.
Let's give it 718. Yeah, we can do left on link 54. That's fine.
278, Roger, left to link 54, Bravo. Link 58, right Alpha, hold Alpha 4.
516 and 7 are dodgy and GSM. Okay, thank you. We'll try and avoid those.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel, turn left heading 290 degrees when established localizer 27 left, descend on the glide.
Left heading 290 degrees and when established localizer will descend on the glide, beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Shamrock 6 Juliet Tango, turn right heading 180 degrees, speed 180 knots.
Heading 180 and speed 180, Shamrock 6 Juliet Tango.
Cuba 38 Lima, 27 left, secured lands, the wind's 360 degrees at 7.
Why go around? Well,
27 left, clear to land.
my plane was not in approach
Cuba
mode,
50 Golf, 27 right, clear take off, the wind's
so it
360 degrees,
accelerated up
7
to
knots.
250 knots on short
Seven
final.
right, speedbird 50 knots.
Cuba 766, there's no further ATC, continue with Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.
You get both Copenhagen and the bridge for the price of an approach. Yeah, that's a pretty good place to do approaches, that is true.
Go with 135, please.
The two
Go
places
with
get
135, taxi Bravo, link 28, left Alpha, hold
But
Alpha
what I
3.
didn't do, Sam, was just say, no, I'm quitting, I'm going around. No, I tried to handle it from about 600 feet with a lot of speed brake. And then I sort of...
Shamrock 6 Juliet Tango, turn right heading
I sort of
240
touched
degrees
down,
when
if I'm
established
honest,
localizer,
rather
27
firmly.
left, descend on the glide
And then
path.
bounced up, and I thought, yeah, we'll go around. This is unrecoverable. So I should have probably made the decision slightly earlier, but it's a good learning point for me and for everyone watching.
2,500.
Watch it back when you get a chance. It's good. It's good stuff. Quality content.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
Speed 160 knots until 4 DME. Beeline to Alpha Hotel.
Seabird 50 Golf, passing 1,000.
Good 50 Golf, thank you. Contact London 129.425. Bye bye.
Liam, it's
129.425, cheers,
going not terribly well. I've just had to go around, but you're back to see the final approach, and that's the main thing. What I hope is the final approach.
Cuba 3 Lima, welcome Heathrow, taxi left Alpha, stand 511.
Left on Alpha, stand 511, speedbird 3 Lima.
Shamrock 6 Juliet Tango, speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
But no, it could be worse. It didn't end up in Nagoya. You did, Scott, you did. It wasn't even, it was bad. Today has not been me at my best. Put it that way.
Beeline to Alpha Hotel 27 latitude clear to land. The wind's 360 degrees at 7.
Clear to land 27 left, Beeline to Alpha Hotel. So this is where it went wrong last time. I went back into managed speed mode and it went up to 250 knots. This time it won't because I'm in operation.
1,000.
Should slow us down. I'm going to get the flaps out early because it is ever so slippery these days. It's not slowing us down, is it? Let's go manual throttle. Okay, here we go. If in doubt, fly the plane yourself, you know?
Station calling A firm, I'm doing clearances and grounds, top down all the way.
400.
That one in ground, I guess. Bolt 03 looking for a plane.
100 above.
Really, Scott? That is dreadful.
200.
Bolt 03, just showing to me that you've got a flight plan from Gatwick, and this is Heathrow. Just check
100
on that for me, please.
My mistake. Be right back. Bolt 03.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, blimey, I've lost control. Jesus. Jesus, this... Oh my god. Yeah, this plane's just broken. This plane's just broken. So that it clearly wasn't the not having a separate
Tower Bolt 03 back with you
access.
with the
That was
first flight plan.
Was it? Okay, we'll fly the Boeing until the hotfix comes out. There we are.
Bolt 03,
But it's
that's
weird
not a
'cause my
valid
first
flight from
flight
Heathrow,
with it
I'm
was
afraid.
fine.
It needs to route via one of our departure routings. What flight planning software are you using?
And the landing in Brussels was okay as well.
Called it via the actual
Yes,
flight
not
simulator.
David, it's
so,
not.
that is my fault. Bolt 03.
Oh, dearie me.
Shamrock 6 Juliet, Tango 27 latitude clear to land, the wind's 360 degrees, 7 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27 left, Shamrock 6 Juliet, Tango.
Approach Bolt 03 anyway, we can just get a VFR, and then vectors to Brussels.
Not a skill issue, Cooper, no.
Bolt 03 standby.
I don't know, Paul, I don't know. Yeah, it did capture the glide slope, yeah. Was it better than yours?
Beeline to Alpha Hotel Taxi, right Alpha Kilo, stand 219er.
Right, Alpha, then Kilo, stand 219er. Beeline to Alpha Hotel, thanks very much.
Bolt 03, I'm afraid VFR wouldn't really work. You'd have to remain at 2,000 feet most of the way due to the Class Alpha airspace surrounding Heathrow, where VFR isn't permitted. Normally I'd try and sneak something through, but we've got both centers.
Oh well, we're down now.
That's fine. I got no problem holding at 2,000 on our way out, and then once we get over the channel, we can pop up.
The only thing to hear about the Fenix A320 is good luck. Yeah, I just lost control on short final. Just completely lost control. Bit like what happened to Wojtek the other day. And yet, 2 flights in it were fine, so I don't know why it's sometimes okay and sometimes isn't, but it's very much not okay.
Bolt 03 rookie, you clear to leave the Heathrow control zone to the north and up above altitude 2,000 feet, VFR.
Yeah, we'll leave the Phoenix alone.
28110, squawk 7574.
Roger that, VFR at 2,000.
Same thing happened with a friend I tried to teach to fly the Phoenix. Oh, really? 706 FPM, complete with Tokyo drift. Was that somewhere in F-16 wanted to do VFR? Gosh. This is why I couldn't be a controller. He was so patient, so nice. And I was like, well, normally I try and make it work, we can't.
Civil 1 Charlie Heathrow, thank you.
I've been like,
Manchester, 1
clearly not, disconnect.
0476.
Manchester, umlaut 1 Foxtrot departure.
Landing in Ryanair style. I think even Ryanair would be ashamed of that.
Shuttle 1 Charlie, correct. Scowies 13527, right clear takeoff, the wind 360 degrees, 7 knots.
Mind you, could be worse. Could have been my fault. Imagine that.
Scowies 13527, right clear takeoff, wind 360 degrees, 7 knots.
219er. Date 219.
The requested position is already
Shamrock
assigned
60,
to
Juliet,
another
Tango,
aircraft.
thank you. Taxi second right onto Bravo, stand 221.
Signed to another aircraft? What? This remark is killing me. What's this? Oh, unrestricted climate. Possible. Wow. Thank you, Tazzy. Exactly. I said that like it was something that could possibly have happened.
6469, thank you. Clear Dusseldorf.
This is, of course, a hypothetical scenario that is barely imaginable.
Brooklyn Park 7 Foxtrot departure and squawk seat 257 Airwings 9469er.
Airwings 9469er, correct.
Protocol 03, with you ready for taxi.
Spot 03, thank you. Taxi right Alpha, hold Alpha 3.
Alpha, hold Alpha 3, Bravo, Pulse 03.
Oddly enough, currently at EGL stand 219 in observation. Oh, really?
Steward 718 behind the departing 737 at Alpha 4, line of 27 right behind.
Behind the party, 7, line up and wave, Alpha 4 behind. That's 718.
Oh, well, most of it was good fun, wasn't it? The flight out was good fun. Most of the flight back was good fun. You can't win them all. Here we are. Welcome back to Heathrow. The stand one along from where we departed. That's definitely one way to put it.
Protocol 03,
I can think of no other.
runway 271.
Bolt 03, departure runway 27
Christ,
right.
the jet we connect before it even turned the engines on.
Popping up there, that makes more sense. Bolt
It's a
03.
bit much, isn't it? Right, engines are off. N1's below 10%, so we can turn the beacon light off, we can turn the seatbelt signs off, and we can do some deboarding. I'd quite like you to open the door, actually, so that the people can get out. Oh, jetway's off. Bye-bye. Oh, dear. Perhaps when we request deboarding with GSX it will work.
Reboarding requested.
Yeah, good. There we are. One flight successfully completed. One flight sort of just about by hook or by crook completed. Want the vids of POG planes? Yes, boss, please. Is the engine mode selector been there the whole flight? Have I done it again?
Scowies 135, contact London
Yeah,
127.1. Bye-bye.
Emergency jetway connection to treat the passengers with spinal concussion. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a bit tight for the old vehicles around here, isn't it? Have your Phoenix settings got auto
right, clear takeoff, the wind.
I think so. They always have, and it's been fine. Side stick fault. Oh, well, that would explain it.
Passengers deboarding starting.
That would explain a lot.
Bolt 03 at Alpha 3.
Bolt 03, thank you. Line up, runway 27 right.
So, where's everyone else? We've got an Aer Lingus just taxiing in. Let's go and find Simon and Wells and Ollie.
A320 with Echo, QNH1017, descending 3130.
219 isn't great for GSA. No, well, there's definitely
Heathrow direct, so thank you. Descend.
Oh yes, let's have a look at these.
Leave Lambord heading 270 degrees.
Then we'll have a look at the videos.
Decent flightable 80, leave Lambord heading 270 degrees left hand.
So Simon's going to be over at the cargo terminal, are you? Or have you disconnected? Everyone may have disconnected, of course.
Changing cruise level to flight level 200.
Sure, well, Charlie, from Heathrow to Manchester is max flight level 180, I'm afraid.
We've got someone called Zigabulga who's off to Copenhagen. They'll be over at T5 somewhere. Of course, everyone's flight has been completed, so we won't know who's who. But we'll go and have a look at them anyway. It's all right, boss. Yeah, put them in Discord as well. But I can get them here. If you want, I can scroll up if need be. So there we have it. Twirls and Ollie will be some of the speedbirds over here. Why is there a beeline at T5? Don't know. Nice livery though. I think it's my livery actually, isn't it?
We've got 718 contact London 129.425. Bye bye.
Big oof. What's the big oof? My landing.
Fault
C1,
03,
C2,
C7 right,
C3
so take
becomes
off the wind
CS.
360 degrees, 8 knots.
What's C1, C2 and C3? Let's get in so that you can hear the audio. It's probably the quietest place. And I'll show you Trolls' videos. So, display capture. So is this literally the first time you've been there? So first time since you've been there that they've landed 12? Got to run Tesco's time, other supermarkets exist. Enjoy your shopping, Olin. Thanks for flying along, and thanks for the profile as well. See you soon. Oh, the boat, the vertebrae.
Triple one.
See what you
Triple one Charlie push start approved, face north.
Start approved, face north.
Set the display setting to 1080. It's on 1080.
Because pushback and engines are tapped, Eurowings 9R469R.
Eurowings 9R469R push and start approved, face north.
Pushing north, Eurowings 9R469R.
Oh, lovely. And we can all work out where you live from this, of course, as well. Cheers for the stream. Well, Simon, I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you very much for flying along. It's good to have you with us. Before everyone departs, next stream is going to be the Club Filbert Silver stream tomorrow, group flight. We're flying another one of Marcus's fantastic hops over northern Germany this time.
You can just track slightly further south to remain clear of London City.
If you're considering joining Club Filbert, now's a great time to do it. If not, you can join me again on Twitch on Monday, which will be, I'll be either previewing or just showing, I don't know when it's going to be released, Soul Inchin by Pacific Sim. So yeah, that'll be well worth a watch. I don't yet know where I'm going to be flying, but somewhere. And as always, you can join the Discord and...
you can resume your current track
check
from there.
the website for my streaming schedule. If you haven't given it a thumbs up, I'd love it if you would, but no worries.
We're back on track.
And we're not done yet. We're going to watch Trolls' second video of the A330. Let's just check that's 1080p. Yes, it is. Yeah. Ooh, indeed, boss. Ooh, indeed. Yeah, I'll do that Monday morning, I think. Probably 10 a.m. UK. 0900 Zulu. So, yes, hope you can make it. Twitch.tv/FilbertFlies for those. Which airline is this? Oh, it's SAS. Yeah. Lovely. You've got good views, haven't you? I can see why you always want them to land on 12.
That sounds like 8 Lima descend flight level 70.
Oh, thank you. Nice, very nice indeed, boss. Very nice indeed. Well, can't do any raiding because it's YouTube. But we'll call it a day there, I think. But before we do, a million thanks to Paul for his 10 gifted memberships earlier on. Thank you very much to you, Gregory, for your tip. Thank you to Marcus for the super chat. And thank you to everyone who has resubscribed to Club Filbert over the course of the stream. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, Club Filbert Silver members, and the rest of you I will see on Monday, I hope. Thanks very much for watching. Have a good weekend until we meet next. Take care. Goodbye.
This is 670 Heathrow direct door flash message.
Silver 670, I have to try to leave a tower of Foxtrot Echo. Ready to copy.
Silver 670, thank you. You're cleared to Milan. Settling to Foxtrot departure towards 2264.
Silver 670, I should leave a tower of Foxtrot Echo where I'm heading to Foxtrot. Canada departure stop is 2264.
Seabird 670, correct. Lufthansa 80 Lima, turn left heading 110 degrees. Lufthansa 80 Lima, 28 miles to 27 left, 2 bends, altitude 4,000 feet, 2 lanes 1017.
4,000.